I think Willie's about to be pissed.
What the fuck?
Denied.
Oh, no.
Fuck it, don't care. Let's do it
Oh,
anyway.
no.
Hit the
Yeah,
box
it worked.
again.
Everything worked so good last week. I guess it just, decided to hex itself, right?
And Husk ain't even here.
I think it's his
Yeah.
fault
It's
still.
here.
I'm blaming Husk.
It's always Husk's fault.
Yeah, everything worked last week, so this week it's going to be a shit show, but that's okay. It's all good.
Hell, this whole week's been a shit show already. So
Fuck!
whatever.
What a fucking week. What a fucking week. Oh, I'm going to turn this on. There we go. Woo! Hi.
And it's only Wednesday.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, Dutch is right. Tech is fun. You got that shit right, Dutch. Especially when nothing wants to work right. Okay, everybody, it's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock. What's the name of this show again? Are we? What's the
something.
fucking name?
I think it's
Bob.
Yeah, Gaming Beyond the Box. That's it.
Boxing Beyond the Game.
Yeah, that's it. And
Diet
Flame
Dr. Pepper
starting-
hour.
Flame
Yeah.
starting off with early. Thanks, Flame, for the $2 super chat. Does anyone know how to get a refund on that show? Dude, if I would have had to pay for it, I would definitely ask for a refund.
Do not bring up refunds right now.
Yeah,
tired.
Oh,
subject
yeah.
at the moment. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. Let's do this shit. Oh man. There's a lot of stuff to unpack. Especially if you watch that amazing 20-minute PlayStation Spectacular.
Ooh-wee.
I saw
mean,
the TV
man,
show thing, and that's about it because I was on
My
customer
nipples
service.
still cut glass right now at the moment.
I mean, my PlayStation can't control itself right now.
Mine either.
So, for those of us smart enough not to waste our time on the show, what did they show, homie?
Well, I saw a lot of 90s animated cartoony type games.
Mm-hmm.
Buy some shit back from 1997.
That shit's fire.
Yeah, like Viper.
Dumpster fire.
Dude, you beat me to it. Viper with the $5 super chat. That State of Decay was great. Dude, that is exactly what it was. And I thought State of Decay was an Xbox exclusive.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
Anyway, let's get started. Let's introduce everybody to the panel. Dreadpool. Dude, I'm really surprised you're here. But
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. So what's going on, Dread?
Oh,
Yes.
not much. I'm here for my therapy session. So
Lay on the
Hopefully-
couch.
Hopefully you didn't pay for it.
I'm taking my money back. So no, just been playing some of the games yet again. Not really. I wouldn't really constitute it as playing games. It's just doing the stuff I need for the rewards points to keep up. That's it.
I
Trying to
hear
get
you.
that, Xbox fridge for free through the points.
There you go.
Smart man.
Yeah.
I use those points a lot myself. But I've been a member of it since that shit started years ago.
Same.
A long time.
I mean, you know my weak streak, so.
Oh, yeah. And then, next to Dreadpool, we have our official Borderlands sperm thingy. What's going on, Leo?
Oh, shit. More shit and shit. My day's been shit. Hell, my week's been shit. I got to play a little Guardians of the Galaxy for like an hour, and then I was on customer support again. That was fun. But that's about it. Go ahead, dealer. Talk, boy.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You gotta.
Did a sperm thing you just tell me to talk, boy? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
And Chris Fire beat me to it. That Music Band game was cringe, dude.
Mm.
If that is the definition.
Was that the
cringe.
OFC?
Yeah.
or
OKC,
yeah.
KFC, something.
Looks like Bob climax after seeing dealer. Good job, dealer.
You're a little obsessed with me tonight. I like it.
Well, Dealer, we noticed that there's a lot of people in the podcast community obsessed with you. It's kind of weird and creepy at the same time.
I don't blame him. I'm a skeleton.
That's true.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
They were even here before you got here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of.
I like it. I like all of it.
Predictive stalking.
Weird.
Predictive stalking. You talking about crap gamer and little bitches like that? Yeah, I mean it ain't a big deal.
It's almost like you've got like groupies that follow you.
It's almost like motherfuckers is mad and jealous, but you know what? It's just YouTube. It's just a hobby, and dumb bitches that get a big head about this stupid shit that's cringy. So, you know, I like to just have fun, and I like to watch people release videos on me and get 1,200 dislikes and 100 likes and the worst like ratios of all time. And then, you know, it's interesting times. Let's just call it what it is.
I don't follow the dude. I've had him blocked for years, even when he was championing Xbox.
I mean, you get more stupid if you follow the guy, so it's hard to do, man.
I saw a video they were talking about you with, like, from Griffin Gaming, I think it was called.
Gaming.
Who
I
knows?
was like, that doesn't sound like the person I talked to.
Yeah, it's not, dude.
That's because Griffin ain't got a nose. Motherfucker sounds like he's Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. I ain't worried about what Griffin says. I ain't worried about what Craig Gamer says. I just do my thing, and the people that watch my shit know what I say and know who I am now and what I do. Griffin thinks I script my shit, okay? Like, that's how corny and stupid this fuck is. Even a PlayStation teardown video that I'm intentionally doing to be corny, you don't understand. That's the fucking joke. His own, you know, it's just one of those things where no one really gives a fuck. At the end of the day, people that rock out with me, you know, it speaks for itself.
Quick question: who's Crack Gamer? I don't know that name.
Yeah, no one does anymore.
No. Well, the bad part, all of us here on the panel, I think, has played games with you at one point or another. It's always a fun time, so we know.
I have not.
Hey, I boxed him one time.
I've been in a party with him, but I never played a game with him.
Ooh.
I've played with Dealer, I've played with Colt, I've played with everybody. They're actual gamers, so that's why we
I
have
just
them.
keep my hands to myself.
Unless somebody slips you a 20, right?
You know, it's a 10. He's cheap.
Oh shit.
10.
Yeah, I mean, again, though, these guys, they thrive off the stuff, so we didn't have to go that route and create that kind of stuff to get anybody to pay attention. And at the end of the day, like, we try to promote what we're excited for and call a spade. Microsoft do dumb shit, we try to call it out. Sony do dumb shit, we try to call it out. We have a little more fun there because it's funny to me. But at the end of the day, like, this is a hobby, and people treat it like it's like you're actually cool in real life if you do this shit and you get some people to watch some shit. So it's yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be about fun. I try to remember that.
Yeah, motherfuckers be praising it like a golden cattle or some shit.
And the weird part is, I always say it, man. You'd love to meet these people in real life to see if that's the same way they are in reality.
I hope not. I fucking hope not.
I do too.
Because these motherfuckers are allowed to have kids and drive around 3,000-pound missiles. I mean, it's a problem.
I don't see how they would get through life if they acted the same way in real life.
No,
there's no way. There's no way.
You know, it's less about like, okay, I get people are stupid, but can you be this stupid? Like, is it intentional? Like, like crapping these guys. Like, are you this stupid? Like, do you just lie to everyone on purpose about what was said? Or, you lie 3 times a day in your videos. Like, you obviously just pump out dog shit, re-upload the same shit when it flops or when it hits a certain like ratio. We've all seen this. Yeah, there are groups of people that keep track on how many times this guy re-uploaded the same video with the different title and thumbnail because it gets downrated so fast. If you have that kind of integrity, are you really even fucking taking yourself seriously at this point? I don't know.
It's hard. It's like they self-impose that they're the spiritual successor to Jesus or something. You know what I mean?
They might have a mullet, but they ain't, the rest of it ain't there.
But they have a quote from the video of somebody that said something from Xbox, and they misconstrued the quote. They can't even quote it right, and it's like, oh man, it's so cringy.
But I am serious though. I wanted to see the fucking Twitter Spaces after that Sony show. But
that's probably why shitty state of plays are good. Like it's pretty predictable at this point.
There wasn't that many.
That or how to eat ass, like according to what I'm seeing. Like these guys are weird, bro. Like the Twitter Spaces are weird.
Dude, Twitter Spaces.
I wish I could get rid of that.
Not all of them, but most of them. Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there are some good ones, but most of them, you just see the title and you're like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
The only decent ones I've seen recently are the real late night ones because I work at night, and those are the ones that start at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Those are the only.
Somebody started one recently. Somebody was telling me. I don't know who started it. I have no idea. but apparently somebody started the spaces because someone unfollowed them. That's all I heard. I don't know. Like, I don't know who the fuck did it, but I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, chill the fuck out. I
don't know.
My butt hurts. Let's create a space.
And see, I'm like dealer. To me, this is a hobby. I play games as a hobby. That's it. The rest of this shit doesn't mean anything to me. Not at all.
Some of these people are having to do so much with these spaces and with their YouTube because they're trying to live off of YouTube. Yeah. And some of them made poor choices, and that's all they're doing now, and it gets harder.
They showed their true colors is what they did. It wasn't even a choice. They just went about it how they wanted to go about it. And, people saw the light, right?
I couldn't imagine trying to live off YouTube.
I mean, trust me. I mean, you can do just fine on YouTube. That's not the problem. The problem is your intention. And if you're willing to lie to people for money, there's probably some idiot out there saying, I've done that, right? But truth of the matter is they haven't gone and seen what the fuck some idiot online has said that I've lied about. They haven't gone and watched it or seen it in context or understood exactly what's happening here. That's why I'm willing to say these things. I'm not obviously this stupid to say this while being ignorant to that it could be the case for myself. I just know that it's not. And if that's the case, it's possible for somebody to say, hey, maybe I can take a second, go look and see what Wilmy said or what obviously Husk said. That guy's a piece of shit, or Dealer said he's an asshole. And maybe we can see if what we thought they said was what they actually said. Or, maybe they owned up to something that we didn't know they owned up to. At the end of the day, we're all humans, right? But when you preemptively go out and you lie to people, the people that got you where you are, your subscribers, for money, there's something about that you can't unfuck.
Wait. I think I hear a hurricane coming through.
Oh, shit.
That's kind of
Shit. Oh, shit. We go there. All right.
That's kind of like what we addressed on this show last week, guys. With that guy Chet or whatever.
Yeah, Chet. Yeah, he can suck a big
talking
dick.
All that shit about us.
He can suck a medium-sized dick.
I mean, he can suck all of them for all I care. A big green stuffy dog. But it was just weird. This guy has never been in our chat. We've never talked to him, and he just started coming off on us and the show, like he had known us for years.
Yeah.
He's probably someone. He's probably got a different name now, but he's probably somebody who's been around for a minute. That's what they do.
That Czech guy or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's a novelist.
Supposedly
the one that's becoming a demon or some bullshit.
Yeah, he's
becoming a werewolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he uses the same
show you a werewolf.
He's gonna werewolf on you.
Yeah, the same
and
negativity
Bob,
against
matter
us.
of fact, Dealer, here's one of your
KY Bob.
KY Bob, $4.99 super chat. Do not race against this guy Dealer. It'll make you realize just how much you suck and you got to get good.
He keeps saying that, but I don't know why.
Dealer says he appreciates that, sir, and to put some Vaseline on your lips next time before you super chat.
Oh shit! Yeah, I like that.
Look, come November 5th, I will.
Look, not everybody's got old dried up lips like you, Wilmy. All right, you old bastard.
Thank you.
Shout out to KY Bob.
And speaking of, let's get the rest of the panel in here. Bomber, what have you been up to?
Shit, work. Lots of
I'm with you.
So you definitely know. So I mean, it's been fun, I guess. I mean, some of it's been fun, some of it not so great. But hey, I got off a little bit earlier today to be able to get here, so at least that's a plus. So other than that, I haven't really got to play many games, unfortunately. But it's fine. I can still talk about them, right? Since I don't game.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Sure
gamer.
can.
That's happy YouTube.
Yep.
Y'all are YouTubers now. Remember, play games. You hear?
Yeah, that's right. I forget.
Don't forget to check out our link for Shadow Raid Legend, whatever.
It's bi-weekly Shadow Raid Shadow Legends.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
It's going to be
what?
Raid
Oh,
Shadow
God.
Legends beard cream for Bomber over here. He's going to have the beard Raid Shadow Legends edition.
Look,
We're
I
collecting
know
all
y'all.
the people.
Listen,
Check
I
out
know
the orc.
you've
He's
been,
awesome.
I know you're laughing. I know you're making fun, but I did get addicted to that game for a good solid 3 weeks.
Bro,
I gotta get out of
there's 15 million people playing that piece of shit. So,
Mhm.
and I had to play it because I did a promo for that shit. But guess what? You'd be surprised how much they'll pay you for a minute. And at the end of the day, if you're sitting there and you're looking into it and you're like, okay, so this is legit. Like, there's a lot of people like my nephews that, this is a real thing. Okay, well, I'll pitch it. And you know what? Like, people didn't bitch about it. They're like, wow, this is cool. Well, I was surprised, but long story short, I want that beard cream from Raid Shadow Legends.
I just checked our notes, and actually today's sponsored by NordVPN.
NordVPN.
It's funny you mentioned that because I actually did have a VPN company reach out and want to sponsor our podcast, and we were all like, "What the fuck?"
Money, weird.
Well,
What's that,
I don't know, dude. Here's my thing with the whole sponsorship. We do actually get a few because we're close to 19,000 subscribers now. But some of this shit, dude, I'm not sitting here pumping this stuff to our
A bionic cock ring.
Now,
if we got that,
I'm into that.
Mommy's like, I'll fucking pitch that.
Yeah.
So point is, everything's circumstantial.
Well, no, but the thing was, we had this one dude, and I think it was the funniest one yet, called Veteran Water.
No, it gets better.
Because they had heard the podcast, and they know that myself and Evil Ghost are combat veterans. So this dude sent me this big long email. They're making water especially for combat veterans and military veterans. It's supposed
Does
to
it have mustard gas in it?
No, it's got some type of vitamins and minerals, supposedly, and all this shit. And I kept messaging the guy back and forth. I'm like, dude, you really think I'm going to try to, do this shit with a straight face?
Veteran water.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Veteran Water. But the bad part, if you read the ingredients, the shit was worse than drinking a fucking straight up Coca-Cola, man, and chasing it with sugar. And
they said, y'all motherfuckers need some energy here.
And the bad part, we even had another one. It was some type of energy drink. They had talked to, I think it was Fork. And then we had the controller company that was doing a sponsorship for a little while. And we started getting controllers from them that were fucking broken. And so we ended that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're going to send us broken controllers, even when we pay for them, I'm not wanting you to send them to our listeners. So, yeah, we don't even mess with it anymore. I share the emails with the rest of the panel. We all get a good laugh about it and go on.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many of those companies are out there and how many emails you will get before too long, every single day about this stuff.
Yeah, I think
it's crazy.
The veteran one was actually supposed to be veterinary. They just misspelled it.
It's for dogs.
For the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Dog water.
Look, I still love my beard stuff, so it's still good though.
There's also the ball shaving shit.
Yeah, it's just funny, dude. Some of the emails.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you're making Bomber feel awkward because he's been selling out for the beard stuff for a while now. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a beard, so it's all good.
I like it. I'm not casting doubt. I say go get it, Bomber. Shit.
Hey, it's good shit. Even if nobody else buys it, I know I like it, so I just buy it. I don't care.
Now, see, if Dr. Pepper, if anybody from Dr. Pepper's listening, if you want to sponsor the show,
yeah,
we are good.
They're like, fuck you. You just said dog. You just said vet water had more calories than a soda. We're not sponsoring this.
But see, this is
good though.
Yeah,
Still working on figuring out how to get those pallets out for you guys.
Hey, I did try to get Bush. Anheuser-Busch to do something for us, but
what the fuck is that all about? I've emailed those bastards.
Yep, I emailed them.
Who was that, and who's in the bathtub right now?
You shut your fucking whore mouth.
Oh, it's Husky. How you doing, you little bitch?
I'm doing all right. Pulling out my mini dealer here and not doing a webcam this week.
You pulling out your mini microphone and putting it across the room?
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
It looks bigger on screen.
Just zoom in 300% like it's Halo.
God.
And Aaron, thank you for the $5 super chat. I love y'all very much. I need some well wishes. We love you too, Aaron, and we hope your day gets better, dude.
Okay.
Well
wishes from the well.
Sent.
That's probably where Husky is right
what's going on, but hopefully everything's good.
Yeah, if you want, I can hook you up with a waterboarding if that'll cheer you up. We did that last week. It went pretty well.
And Nix, I don't think we're going to get Four Loco as a sponsor.
Oh my God.
Who's Four Loco?
You don't want to know. Trust me.
You don't want to know. And then, of course, our last panel member we got to introduce. What is up, Scrub Nurse?
What's going on, people? Here to have some fun. Got Dealer on here. What's up to everybody in the chat? Let's have some fun, talk some games, and do a little bullshitting.
Shit, I
good.
didn't even realize
Whole
we're still
shit is what
doing
we do.
intros.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, and see if anybody wants to sponsor getting white girl wasted, Scrub's your guy.
Yeah, I got some
He's sitting
wine.
here drinking
I
wine.
got some whiskey. Let's do it.
And he's got cocaine.
I know he's our whitest racist panel member, so
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
What the fuck are you guys talking about right now?
Scrub
Shout out
nurse
to-
is a racist.
Scrub Nurse is a gentleman and a scholar.
Thank
it
you,
was
sir.
a guy. It was a guy from last week.
It's
dude.
Chet.
Well, we knew who
Shout out to
Scrub
Chet.
paid off.
Yeah, it's still carrying over.
Oh shit! Somebody called you.
Just because he's a gentleman and a scholar doesn't mean he ain't a racist piece of shit.
I'm from the South. It's
that's right.
already
That's right.
bred in us.
From the South.
Yes,
The
because
guy,
we're from
the
the
guy,
South.
the guy.
I like
basically
turtles.
Said that the guy basically just said that if you're from the South, you're automatically
You're
racist.
racist.
You're a
He
white
must be
bearded
he must be an
racist.
automatic dumbass, huh? It's weird.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Scrub's actually a white supremacist.
He's becoming a demon, from what I heard last
Clayton
time.
Bisbee.
Yeah.
Yes, oh my God. I love it. You
I thought
took
that
the
was
words
first
right
thing
out of
that
my
came to
mouth.
mind.
Got you, bitch.
Oh, damn.
Man, that was supposed to be my joke.
That's mine now. Anyway, Wilmy, I'm really fucking your show. We're all fucking your show up. We're
dude,
sorry.
Hey, it's fine.
You've
This is what
been on
we
the
do.
show before.
You can't fuck this
Wilmy,
shit.
I like your sunglasses.
It's
Well,
not.
thank you. See?
Especially at
Thank
night.
you. Ooh.
So
man,
I can,
that
so
was
I
really
can.
Sunglasses at night.
All right. So, and Husk, you want to tell everybody what you've been up to or what?
Hell no. I've been moving. People know that.
Can you
Yeah,
move
that's
closer to your mic?
Dude, I'm wired wireless earbuds. This is as good as it gets.
Can you wire a mic up to your face?
I got wireless earbuds.
No, I'm kidding, Husk. We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Finally.
Glad you made it.
Husk,
And
take
for
that lotion out of that basket and put it on your skin.
I already did.
apologies, he is still stuck in the OR, and he does promise everybody a hand job when he does make a comeback.
Yes.
Drop the
a
scalpel
dry
A
first.
lot of people, a lot of
Dry
hands up, I'm just
hand
saying.
job, remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dry
Right
one.
now,
Definitely
he owes 408 people a hand job when he comes
That's
back.
not including last week, too.
This is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
How many people are here right now, Wilmy?
A
404.
lot.
Shout out to 404. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Let's get Phil
get that.
Spencer in here.
Let's get it up
Yeah,
to
right.
666. Come on
Let's
now.
get that Raid
Uh-oh.
Shadows
Uh-oh.
lotion sponsor.
Okay, well, that won't be for a while, bitch, but you're going to get there.
Yes, indeed.
right.
Choked on my beer.
I bet that wasn't a beer.
I don't think that was a beer.
Oh,
I don't either. I think
That
that's
must have been Chet. That must have been Chet.
Chet
it
and
probably was. He's locked up in the basement.
So let's talk about the amazing state of play we all watched tonight, or some of us.
Amazing.
I saw the TV
I mean-
game, and then I was on customer service, so. Oh, and I heard about Star Ocean, so that was cool.
Well, and Star Ocean's also coming to Xbox, right, dealer?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Sure. Starbreeze. What the fuck?
It's coming to.
Starbreeze.
I don't give a shit about none of those games.
Yeah, me
Look,
either.
Starbreeze needs to come back so they can make some more Riddick. That's all.
The Sea Breeze from
whatever they were.
what the Chrysler Sea Breeze, not a car.
I remember those. Yeah.
Sebring. Yeah, Sebring.
Piece of shits.
Chrysler Sebring Simulator.
Sebring. And Seabreeze was a cologne, isn't it? Aftershave? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, that's
And
quite
Starbreeze
knowledgeable.
was
I wouldn't have no
yeah,
idea.
right? Like,
Well, actually, the show I watched was about like Scrub said something about a clone. I put their show against another clone called High Karate. That's about
Oh,
how
wow.
dated that shit looked.
Just made you roundhouse everybody.
Stetson.
Yeah.
Sure
I mean,
did.
dude, that-
it was definitely
I
not
don't know what to say. I mean, I expected something, but I mean, it would have been an improvement if they just showed more Deathloop
Yes.
at this point.
I mean, we were talking about it before.
Which one of y'all smoothing out concrete in the background?
I think that's
Husky,
what,
baby.
us.
That's Husk with his chains.
He just got done hiding the bodies. Now he's putting the concrete down.
Stop talking, you guys
Like,
are
what, I'm
scared
still
of
moving.
Chet.
Oh, now try
It's
hard
okay,
fan.
Dustin.
I do have to disagree with you on that one, dude. I game on PlayStation 2. I was wanting something good out of that show. I'm not just an Xbox player or PC player. I play on PlayStation quite a lot.
But Wilmy,
I
you can
wanted
play on
something.
a TV show that's a battle royale or whatever that was supposed to be.
And am I the only
That
person
was
who's kind of sick of seeing battle royale games?
Oh, they're not going away though.
Oh,
no,
I
you're
know
not
they're
the
not.
only one for
I mean,
sure.
I
Copy
don't
paste.
I don't mind them when they're somewhat good, and that just did not look good. Nothing looked good to me today. I mean, the best thing was the fact that they apparently, Death's Door, one of the best games of the year, actually did finally is coming to PlayStation and they're coming in a physical form, which is also pretty cool.
Mhm.
So it looks like, for those that say Xbox people don't buy games, I guess people did buy this game enough for them to
You're all
put
good,
money into
Aaron.
making it physical. So that's an awesome thing. I mean, I'm very, very excited for them for getting that game and having this opportunity for them. So, but really, other than that, I don't really. There was nothing else that even looked remotely fun.
Not even that music
I
game. 'Cause
skimmed-
I figured you and Sean
Dude,
or Panic Giant here be all into that.
The NSYNC
It was,
game.
it was literally pissing me off to begin with, just because they're sitting there like trying to make a joke, like they're like, haha, let's talk about the state of play. I'm like, dude, like y'all are wasting time with this terrible promo. Like,
That's
Strong
not
arm.
fair. It
was
was
bad.
way, way bad for some.
and then when they got to the point, I was like, yeah, just
This
X this out. Like,
Grab
why?
my strong hand.
this NSYNC game the dealer's talking about, was it like a Sony exclusive, the Bye 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 exclusives song? No?
No.
no. But it was just terrible.
Dancing-
Either way, it's just
It was
bad.
Justin Timberlake.
Hey,
He's
Justin Timberlake's
beautiful.
awesome. Don't I like
That's
the
a matter of opinion. And 108 Dragons TV, thank you for the $2 super chat. What's good, my gaming community, dude? Thank you for the super chat, and glad you're here. And we're just going to talk some games and talk
Shout
some
out to
shit.
you.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Hola.
But go ahead,
What
Mama,
the
with your,
fuck?
Oh no, I
Ow!
mean, I was just going on a tangent. Just basically, this State of Decay, State of Play,
State of Play.
State of the play.
You playing boss.
Fantasy Island.
It's just bad. It was just bad. I mean, for anybody that watched it, I don't care where you're at in the world. That was just not a good State of Play. I mean, I guess for maybe one or two titles that was okay, I guess, but
Chris just
I only
said,
found out
that
about
was an
Star Ocean thanks to Twitter, so I didn't even watch
Yeah.
that part on it.
well, you probably don't want to watch any of it, to be honest.
Chris just
Yeah,
said
you guys
that was
already
an
told me
NSYNC
about it, so I was like, nope, I'm good.
Chris just said if that was an NSYNC game, it wouldn't be that bad. This is shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Chris,
what I'm
I
saying.
agree, dude.
I want a 98 Degrees game
Oh shit!
with Nick Lachey.
They get Nick Lachey on there and whoever the other.
Oh,
He just gets on there and kind of fades into the black and doesn't do anything. Just like, I like it.
Might as well go all out and get New Kids on the Block, dude.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Because that's what the graphics look like from that time.
That's probably right.
It was.
That's probably right.
It looked like more of a state of decline. This is not what I'm expecting from a PlayStation
Very
show.
good, sir.
State of dismay.
That's trademark. You can't use
Can't
it
use
trademark.
it. Can't use it now.
But what they did to that show, all these people who would say for years, "Oh, they're just kid games. These Xbox shows just kid games." What I was looking for my third person over the shoulder. I was looking at my true to life kind of graphics, and it just seemed like toy game after toy game. Here's something your kids can play during Christmas when you and your friends want to get drunk at the Christmas party. That's what it looked like to me, and it wasn't for me, definitely.
You're eating
Bad.
turkey.
State
going
of
out
I
Black
read
Friday
the
shopping?
DMs and didn't watch it. Y'all
State
said
of
it
trash.
sucked.
It was like a
State
state
trash.
of rehash of Xbox games because the kart racer was already played out.
Mhm.
Death Store was already out and about, so it wasn't like anything new. But I mean, for me, the what would you say, King of Fighters 15? I mean,
Yes, King of Fighters. Yes, I'm glad
it
you
was
said
cool
that. That
they
was good.
updated it. Yeah, that
Yes.
part was cool. Star Ocean, I know for some it's a hit or miss, but it looked interesting. It's definitely not for me. But that was it, really. I think there was another one, but I can't remember. That's how good it was.
I
So
heard
it's
King of
trash.
Fighters was on there too, but I already know enough about King of Fighters. I don't need to see more.
And let me catch this. Cerebral Paul, thank you for the $5 super chat. Another Wednesday with my 45th favorite podcast and dealer.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, dude. Podcasts
We made
are
top
dime a
50.
dozen nowadays. And
Yes.
Cedric, thank you for the $5 super chat. State of Peril. And Fleem, again, with the $5 super chat. That show was bad, and it ain't no lie. I don't want to see no Among Us ripoff. State of Play, bye. You see what you did there? Oh, shit.
What is up? Oh my
Hey,
god.
lady.
It's a lady.
What is up?
Lady!
Long time no see.
Why is that, lady?
alive.
Where have you been? I've been watching every single episode, and it's been, what, 3 months? Where you been?
2 months.
2 months, okay.
No, I don't know. Been doing shit. Been staying sober. It's hard to do when Husk is around, you know? Fuck. No.
That is a hard thing.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no. I've just been
Welcome back.
taking a break, podcast break. It was nice. It's much needed. I was doing like 3 shows a week there, burning myself out, just talking about games constantly.
Hey, that'll do it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
And let me catch this real quick. Sycamore, thank you for 99 super chat. Yo, is that Duke Nukem? One of the panels here. He looks rad. Thank you, sir. And no, I have been called Duke Nukem once or twice before. But... and I've also been called the evil guy from oh god, what's that stupid ass movie that came out a few years ago? Oh fuck, Avatar.
That's a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the
What's
dude
that
from
movie that came out a
Avatar?
few years ago, slash almost 10 years ago?
Yeah. People say I look like the bad guy from Avatar.
Had a guy with a gun in it.
You just need a scar, man.
Hair, they tied their hair together and fucked.
Which scar do you prefer? I've got.
I know. I know. You gotta have it on your face, though. You gotta have
Just
it.
need to get one of those mech suits now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I'll take one if somebody's got one.
Oh, absolutely.
So, lady, tell us what you've been up to on your hiatus.
I've been playing a lot of games. Doing that, reading. I think I read like 4 books recently here. Fucking taking care of shit around the house. I've been baking a ton. Went into this like baking mood where I was just fucking baking cookies like Martha fucking Stewart every day.
Oh,
Just a bunch of moldy ass cookies in the kitchen. You can't eat them all.
Yeah, I don't even eat them. Like, I don't like sweets and I don't really eat carbs. So it was just like me making shit and then watching other people eat it.
Oh, like I do
Sourdough bread.
when I cook. Yeah. That's,
Whoa.
Yeah.
I just focused in at the wrong time.
Yeah. No, other than that, I just been hanging out mainly.
you
I haven't
hit
been
a-
playing
you
a lot of online shit. I've just mainly fucking
you hit a midlife
Solo
crisis,
shit.
is what you're saying.
yeah,
Right?
basically, yeah. I got a pair of roller skates. I learned how to roller skates. I cut
Oh,
like a
shit.
fucking thing in
Goddamn.
my eyebrow.
She bought a
Fucking
new
murdered someone in an
sports car.
accident. Went paragliding.
Fucking
Damn.
So what
You
you're saying
join
is
Ro-
when you
Going back to my
leave
20s,
Gaming Beyond
yeah.
the Backs for two months, you start doing
Right.
shit.
fucking lost like 10 pounds. It was just
Damn.
crazy.
All right.
No,
Well-
no, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, at least you got a
Very
good
good.
excuse, damn it.
You can't blame me for the drinking part. I don't even drink.
Yeah.
You
I
can't blame
think I
me
can
for the
do it. I
eating
think I
part.
can do it sober now. I think I'm good. I'm
Damn right.
I
You
think
can't
I've been
blame me for the
making up
eating
for you.
part, because I'm skinny as fuck. So
I'm fat as fuck, so here we go. I'll just make it up for everybody.
Did you say I'm fine as fuck?
No, I
Did
said
Honor just
fat. I
compliment
said
himself?
fat
Oh.
as fuck.
I'm fine as fuck.
What?
I'm
Fine.
fine as
When-
fuck work. Come on.
When
come
will
on,
that
Honor.
ever happen? That won't
on.
ever happen.
Mm. Yes,
But
indeed.
anyway, it's good to see you back. And what was your
I'm happy to
thoughts
be
on
back.
State of Play?
I didn't watch it. I've been
Good.
doing parent teacher
That-
conferences for like
that's a
the
good
past
thing.
3 hours. So
Well, it sounds like you accomplished a lot over the last 2 months. You definitely don't want to ruin it by watching State of Play.
No shit.
All you have to do
I've
is
heard
read
enough about
the
it.
group DMs, and you
Yeah.
won't want to watch it.
Oh
so.
yeah, you'll find out real quick. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not opposed to indie, focus on those third party things. I'm not opposed to that. I think a lot of people overhype a lot of these shows a lot of time and like they expect magic every single time, and that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for any of these shows, all the time. I mean, Xbox can come out with a banger and then the next one could be a dud. I mean, that's just is what it is. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited to see it. Because
you don't have to be excited.
I mean, there's a few things I've seen just from my feed that I'm like, okay, that doesn't look horrible. But I like a lot of weird fucking third party indie shit. So
And at this point is when she starts drinking again.
right, yeah, this is water. No,
But I think we're pretty much over the whole State of Play.
That's
right?
vodka, man.
I mean, Yeah.
Could it have
No
been
sorry,
better?
Sean.
Yes. Could it have been worse?
I
Probably
don't
not.
think so.
It wasn't that
Yes.
bad. Was it that bad?
I
It
mean,
was
it
that
could have
bad.
been worse. It's
It-
kind of like a
like-
cop out on everything in life, though. Yeah, you could have
it was
been
that-
born with no arms and no face, but things could have been worse. You could have just been born without a head. You know, like it could always get worse, right? It can only get so
They
good.
just had their state of play. How long ago was that one? It was like 4 weeks ago. The last state of
No
play.
one remembers that one either.
I don't know.
I think that's the one with Horizon, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know they were doing this. Like I literally found out after the state of play was shown. I was like, wait,
Oh,
there was a
that's
fucking
funny.
state of play. Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Exciting. It's like
I
most
will
indie-
tell you the thing that they showed about Aloy during the Halo reveal, Master Chief reveal stuff looked better than what they showed today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
they
will
should have
say
just
that.
saved that. That was pretty
Yeah,
sly.
they should have
though, of
saved
them to
that.
be like, hey, here's some. I've been seeing a lot of that shit. Like Nintendo will come out with something and Xbox will be like, oh, mini fridge. like,
And then it-
yeah.
I mean, that's business. That's just trying to
Absolutely, you
great.
you got to
Shit.
throw it out there, throw your
That's
shit out there.
business.
I think it's great. I personally love it. Like all these people get upset, like they were
Mhm.
getting upset for Sony for putting out their Alloy set. Like, why not? Like people are talking about
Yeah.
Halo and gaming. Gaming is trending, so throw out your game too. So it's going to trend more. That's the whole
Well,
point. To
Here's
get eyes
another way
on
of looking at it too. At least now, Xbox can throw out something to retaliate.
That's yeah. They actually have stuff.
Because
Mhm.
a few years ago they couldn't.
Yeah, they just shut up. They're like,
Yeah, they're like, okay, we get it.
we have controllers. Damn it.
Mhm.
Yeah, here's the controller. We got no games. Here's another controller.
Is
But-
it just
seemed
me,
like-
or does it seem like the grappling hook is the new bow for games? Like
Yeah,
everyone gets
that's
the
basically
grappling
what it
hook.
was.
I mean, it's getting there now. Now, I will say this though: is I'll do like the grappling hook regardless.
At least
Like
it
bows, I can
increases
like
your traversal, whereas a bow
Yeah.
never
Right, where
did.
both, yeah, both
Yes.
just
Yeah.
Facts.
can be fun, but then also could be terrible. Because I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
that
get
grappling
tired
hook
of
in
that.
Halo is freaking phenomenal.
It's lovely.
best
Dude, I fucking
multiplayer.
suck at it.
Oh, I suck too. Other than like flying around
Whoa.
like Spider-Man, but I suck at it too.
Yeah, when I
Whee!
first got it, I wasted it by just going around, kicking around.
That's what I did.
Well, yeah, because you didn't realize that it was, a limited amount of time.
It was a
Well,
timed
I
exclusive.
know you have
Yeah, you had
3
5
shots or 3 to 5 shots of or whatever.
You
But, like,
didn't
watching
realize you could grab the flag, throw a grenade on the back of a warthog, and lash the grapple hook onto it and launch yourself to your base and cap the flag. It happens
Yeah.
to all of us.
Yeah.
What he said.
Hey, the
I
best
used
thing
to
I ever
grapple
saw
a
was
ghost in front of Wilmy and take the ghost. That was fun.
That was funny.
I think one of the best ones watching is, of course, I saw it on, I think, Twitter first from just somebody random, but then I think it was Jordan that he also did the same thing. He was on, like, I think a ghost and was trying to run over somebody, and they jumped on the ghost on him or whatever, and he was flying off the side of the cliff, and he just jumped off of it and then
Oh yeah, I saw
hooked
that.
on the side and got back up. I was like, now that's just pimp moves right there. Like that's like I would never thought of that. I was just like, okay, I'm dead. Like
That's high level IQ right there.
We had
Exactly.
someone do that with us. They took out their driver, and we had the two of us still sitting there, like, try to shoot him, and not realize he just drove us off. He killed himself, but it was the same
I
scenario.
think it was me and you, Dred.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to both of us. I remember that. It was not fun. It was
No.
cool though.
It's like,
And a matter of fact, I think the grapple hook's not going to be just it's going to be all the time in the standard game. I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it regenerates or
that's
has a
what it
cooldown.
looks like in the game. Yes. But I
Yeah.
got to do the Spider-Man thing with it. I kept on complaining about it, and finally I got a chance to figure out the timing and got to grapple and then grapple again and then die. But I got to do the Spider-Man thing.
And December the 8th is not that far away anymore.
No, it is not.
We're just
Get
a few
ready.
days away from November. which is
I
kinda
just
sad.
want to see the announcement for the super special extra platinum gold edition, whatever, Halo.
Other helmet.
The helmet? What?
Yes. You know they'll
I
have a
haven't-
helmet.
I love how
I
like the
didn't look for
console
one.
was like limited series, but now they're like coming out with like more pre-orders every day. Like, oh, we have 500 more pre-orders. Come get them now.
It's probably because they didn't have a ton of pre-orders to begin with. Like they didn't have a lot sitting back, and then of course like Target and Best Buy they screwed up and never really sold theirs or whatever, and then they started slowly leaking them out.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
they
it's
weird.
in their warehouse, blocking your what is it, the Dr. Pepper creamsicle, whatever you guys are ordering.
Dream
That's
Zone.
why you
Mhm.
can't get it. Yeah,
Well, I need that fridge so I can put it in there. That's
Damn
I'm
right.
way more for that.
Dude, I can't wait till
than the
I
Halo
can't wait till
console.
Target just has them in stock. Like I could really care less about freaking like get the pre-order. Like I was like, I don't care. They're gonna have
Speaking of the
them in
mini
stores.
fridge,
I want one.
dealer, did you get? Are they sending you a mini fridge, sir?
I fucking hope not.
Really? Because I want to
Ye-
see when they send it to you and you post a picture of how many people complain that you got one.
I've gotten a lot of stuff I haven't posted pictures of.
like that full size fridge.
Like
the
that
full size
car.
fridge and a new Ferrari.
I saw that
Um,
car.
Yeah.
Think about the people that are complaining about the stuff. It's not really worth focusing on. I don't ask for it. I get an email. Same for the Series X console, all this shit. So I don't ever ask for shit. And I don't expect nothing either. Like that's the thing. It's really cringy to me when people are acting like they should have gotten something when people that have at least developed a platform to advertise something don't even do that.
Yep.
And then they get mad when Microsoft sends something out so they can get some free advertising in return. It doesn't matter how much you fucking played on Xbox, right? Even though we've all played a shit ton on Xbox. Point is, you could have a million gamer score, 5 million, 10 million. They're not going to choose you to send it to because you slurp Xbox cock all day. They're going to send it to you because you can advertise it to people.
Yep.
And I feel like that's common sense. So,
They know it's good for your brand. It's called fucking earning it. That's what
well,
it is.
earn it,
And
don't earn it. You know, point is, don't be fucking entitled.
Yep.
Yeah,
That shit's cringy.
I should get it because I bought an Xbox, so they should.
I was
sell
really
it.
fucking damage controlling everything you did for years. You didn't send me anything. You know, it's like, shut the fuck up.
That's just gaming. That's the gaming community in a nutshell.
I know it.
though,
Yeah,
right?
well-
It is too. That's a bad
Bunch of
part.
fucking
so
entitled
fucking true.
fucking babies. So I mean, most of the time, I feel like we all have a sense of entitlement. Like even today, how dare you give me a fucking shitty state of play PlayStation? I don't deserve this. I mean,
I don't know if we're jumping at it like that. I think we're just like, it's just like a movie, right? We're like, this movie sucks. But a movie costs money to watch, right? I mean, even still, state of play. Well, I think people can critique things to say, was it good or not? Though Sony may have not promised anything one way or the other. I just assumed it was going to be trash, and I'm not like upset about it. But when somebody is sent a controller or a goddamn game or a fucking console, people are legitimately upset about that shit because it should have been them, not understanding how advertising works and what they're actually doing there. So I think it's a little different, but you know, state of play, you're right, suck cock.
yeah. I think on the one side,
It
I
is.
think on the one side, back in the 1X days when they sent it to other creators that weren't really Xbox enthusiastic, they were just trashing it left and right.
Yeah,
That-
and they're
that
doing that
makes
today,
sense.
right?
Yeah, it still makes sense. I mean, if you can flip somebody like that into saying something good about your brand, then it makes sense.
And that's why you choose
Eyes on it.
carefully who the fuck you're listening to,
Right.
because I'm one of those people that are noticing these media fucks coming in, and I like Xbox now. And with these fuck faces that wrote article after article. And the reason they like Xbox now, well, for one, it's a fucking fantastic place to play, especially now, but it's because they see where the clicks are going. Why do you think Microsoft themselves started an Xbox podcast on YouTube?
Yep, exactly.
They saw how well RDX was doing, and I know that firsthand. I mean, and they're not the only ones.
I thought they
It's
did
it's a
some
it's
YouTube
just a
money.
when it comes down to it, you know, there's a reason they send things to people. You pay attention to what they've said in the past and pay attention to their consistency, but that's on the user, right? So until then, you know, motherfucker number 7 who shit on Xbox for a decade, you know, he ain't counting on nobody to remember shit. So we'll see who does.
Yeah, that YouTube money for Xbox is keeping them afloat.
Well, they
Yeah.
needed
Big
after that
bucks there.
2%. That only that 2% in the quarter, you know. That's why.
All we have to do to be successful is put dealer's name in our video titles. We'll be all right.
There you go.
Stupid.
Who's Diller?
Actually, I didn't even put his name in the title.
He's talking
Winner,
about crap.
winner.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Is
He's
that
really
a
good.
branded Bills hat, Scrub?
Yes.
Eh?
Not sponsored.
Put him on the
Not
spot.
sponsored. I know. I had to
I
think
love that
real quick.
company.
Is it? Yes.
Hang on, Buffalo
Man,
Bills.
she's
What the
talking
fuck?
to me.
They're located here in Arizona. Sorry.
Ah,
See,
okay
the
then.
fun- the
I
funny
understand
part-
then.
The funny part about what Dealer's talking about, we get a lot of keys for games, and this just started in the last few months, and we do get quite a few games sent to us now to check out and to preview. And Cloud will usually do them, or sometimes I do them. But right now with business, I can't do them.
Fuck Raven.
And we
What?
actually had somebody complaining about it on one of the videos that Cloud posted the other day. Well, no, how come you guys get all these keys?
It's like, how come y'all put in the 1,000 hours worth of work?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, dude, we've been doing this. We're going on, almost 3 years now on YouTube. We've got a little bit of a following, so yeah, they send them
Not
to
only
us.
that, like you have to reach out. You've got to, I know Cloud spends a lot of time just reaching out to developers, just
Yeah.
shooting a shot. Just trying, like fucking
Well,
anybody, like fucking even the big ones. He's like, well, what? Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, that's big
And
too.
if you don't know how to not be a whiny bitch with a sense of self entitlement and not know how to communicate, it's on you. Don't fucking bitch at us because we know how to talk to everybody, aren't pieces of fucking shit whining about it every day.
Oh, and Doom, dude, you don't know how right you are. Not every game is a gift, and that's the fucking truth. Because we have streamed some real,
Don't get me started. Fuck them.
Tell me.
we have streamed some real shitty fucking games, dude.
How about
I've
the
got
you told
one
them to
right
take it
now.
back?
I've got one right now. I refuse to stream it. It's so bad. I refuse to post a screenshot of it. It is so bad.
What's it called?
I mean, I'm not even going to tell you that, dude.
Crap
It's
Gamer
just-
the game.
Oh, no, that would
Oh,
actually
wow.
probably be an improvement. These guys blatantly stole another game. I mean, it's almost an exact photocopy, and just fucked the whole thing up and stamped their own name on it.
Well,
And-
it's really hard taking a template and doing the same thing again, but not completely way worse in every way, Whelmy.
Oh,
But
dude,
this
they
is the crap.
did. It's 80% worse than the actual game they tried to emulate.
But our lead character is a guy, not a girl, so it's different.
That's kind of that's
Color
kind of the way it was. And the developer actually emailed me a couple of days ago. Says, "Hey man, we haven't seen you stream the game." And I was like, "Dude, and you're not going to."
He's like, bitch, this is war.
I was like, "I am not going to stream that shit." I was like, "I can't even
No.
play it more than 10 minutes without wanting to fucking beat my computer." So,
Yeah, I doubt that
Oh,
we
shit.
play it on this channel. Sorry.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like Lady mentioned, Cloud throws it out there, and women a prayer. Here we go. This, we're going to try this. But he also has how many games that he's reviewed, how many, not just videos that he's played, how many that he's done
Right.
reviews for, written reviews. Wilmy streamed how many games for these people? You know what I mean? So when you see this, and he's got integrity where he says, hey, look, this game's that's bad, I'm not playing it, I'm not even going to post it, you could take it back. And then they don't like it, but he's like, tough. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's the integrity there. And then when you see that we're not sitting there and it's like a bad game, it's like, well, it's in production, and trying to give it an excuse just because we got the key.
I would just tell him, look, you want me to go ahead and stream this game and shit on it? Sure. But right now it's so bad I don't even want to stream it. You want bad publicity? I guess maybe you don't care, but that's the options.
matter of fact, Cloud had one. I can't remember the name of it. The developer actually wanted to argue with him in the comments
Oh, that
Yeah.
night game. It was
Yeah.
that night
about
game.
about the controls for the game. And Cloud's like, no, the controls are bad. They didn't work 90% of the time.
And he looked it up. Everybody that reviewed it were complaining about the exact
About
same
the
thing.
controls.
And
months
Cloud has
ago.
a literal fuck ton of experience. So like there's no arguing with him on anything, if I'm being
No.
honest.
They fixed it, air quotes.
And that's like the Alien game that came out a few weeks ago. What was it? Alien something that everybody's forgot about already?
The
Fire team
thing.
Delta Farts.
Fire
Yeah.
Team Elite.
Yeah, I streamed that, and it did not work well on PC.
It's not a great game.
No.
And especially if I hate to go on this stupid fucking game again, but if you think about how Aliens was in the movie and what they've done here, which is try to, clone World War Z in a way, but not even close to as good. It had a lot of potential, but it's trash. It's completely forgettable. And they've already started introducing seasons to it, like people are actually going to stick with it. It's like, what the fuck what's wrong with you guys? Are you clueless?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, because I streamed it and I left all the footage on the stream. The controls did not work. My character would just take off running into a wall all by itself. The controls would just stop. They'd freeze up.
That's what you get for gaming on PC, Wami.
Right?
You know that.
You know what type of PC I've got, dealer.
I don't care. It's PC.
It's not the PC problem.
It's called a personal computer, and you're going to have those problems that come with that name.
Wilmy has one of those old HPs.
No, I mean Origin, Alienware, dog shit, whatever the fuck you got, right? Me and Wilmy got Origin PCs, right? It don't matter, like $5,000, $6,000 computers, like you're still gonna have driver issues and all the inconsistencies. Like it's got a ton of awesome advantages too, but it's just a not super consistent platform to game on in my experience anyway.
You could be like that disrespect guy and have a $300,000 computer.
I would still game on console, right? So,
dude, you're getting a Dell.
Well, see, that's me. That's what I was saying, and I actually said this on Dealer's Show one night a long time ago in RDX. Before the new consoles came out last year, I wanted something to get me off my PC. I didn't.
And the Series X ain't done that?
Oh, it has. But that's what I was wanting from the Series X. So I don't play as much on PC now as I used to.
Very good.
Except for there's some games that just don't come to any console.
Yep.
Shower with your dad,
This
still
is
not on
true.
Xbox.
Age of Empires.
No.
Come on,
Age of Empires is
Missed-
eventually
missed
coming
off.
to Xbox, though.
It's a missed opportunity.
If you count streaming from PC, it's coming to console. So
No, I don't know.
It's coming to console natively in time, apparently.
I want native because I need it, but my
I'm
PC
just saying,
sucks.
if you bend a few twigs and tie a couple ropes and twigs and all that,
And the streaming doesn't
got a
work here,
nest.
so no.
and there you go, you're good to go.
I try, like, as much as I like the new option to like cloud game instead of installing the game, you can cloud game it and play. It's worked with a couple of titles, but then like it'll fail on me every time. It kicks me out, says there's no connection. Yet my connection's fine. So that's the only issue I have with the whole current cloud gaming part. It's cool.
It just
cool
doesn't
option.
work at all.
It doesn't work here.
It's our
Some people with super fast internet is fine, but
it's our infrastructure that
Stop living in the boondocks, bomber, and move
well,
to
shit.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
I figured 400 down and 20 up would at least.
No, sir.
At that point,
No,
it's not.
sir.
It's not your connection, man.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that speed, it's not your connection. It's something else. You probably just don't live very close to a data center because Microsoft is afraid of the South.
That's actually very true. Even though Atlanta,
Yeah.
you would think Atlanta they would have something special.
He's
but-
actually closer than I am, and he has more problems with the cloud than I do,
It's always
which is
stormy over by you, Dreadpool. That's why.
Florida is just a, they have more
Oh
money.
well,
That's probably what
those
it is.
hurricanes give me better signal strength.
You got more clouds
It
over there.
is. You have more
That's because
clouds.
folks are still in copper down there in Florida to sell it. That's
There's
why.
still-
Hey
there's still
man,
all those catalytic
we know how to
converters,
make money.
Which one of y'all keep?
Oh goodness,
But-
good talk.
On to an actual topic now.
Okay, topics.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's
We got a game.
topics?
We're giving a game away.
Who wants a new game?
Not me.
We already know somebody's gonna not.
There's
is
a game.
stealing
I
it,
don't
not
know.
saying
I don't know
anything.
what it is, but if you do get it, please let us know in the chat, please.
I sure as fuck don't want it.
Shower with mommy.
I'll tell you what. Guardians of the Galaxy. So far, the game's fire.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
Looks
that's what I've
incredible
been
too.
playing. First time I bought a physical game in forever too.
Physical.
Fucked me.
Oh shit!
You
go ahead and talk
peasant,
about Guardians of the
physical.
Galaxy. I'll be
Physical.
Right
Hmm.
We'll be right back.
I wanted
Guardians
the
of the
special
Galaxy.
steelbook.
Let's get
back. Oh, sorry.
physical.
I don't know. I've seen some shit on Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks pretty good. I don't really play those types of games very often, but it's definitely looks pretty. I've heard that the story is not super linear, which I kind of expected it to be that linear story, and that's not the case, is what I'm hearing. Correct? Yeah.
No,
It's a
So far,
surprising
it's
amount
pretty-
of branching choices so far for me. Like ones that you would consider to be impactful, right? Like there's one part in the story where they're like, "Hey, we gotta sacrifice." And I don't know how to really say it without spoiling it, but I'll
Yeah.
try. Basically, you gotta kind of compromise on this friend or this friend. And you're like, well, what the fuck? I don't want to choose either. Like, I don't want to do this to either of them. But you have to choose one, and then the story goes forward. And I'm sure that results in something very similar to what would happen with the other guy. But at the end of the day, it makes me feel like I'm making a choice that does matter, at least as of right now.
So
I was surprised.
They stole the premise from Wolfenstein, Stein, whichever.
Yeah, but these two characters are much more likable than those two. Like, chop both their heads off. I don't give a fuck. I'm Wolfenstein. Like, these two.
Yeah, you don't know who
You
the
had
fuck
no
those
idea
two
who's
are in
who. You're
Wolfenstein.
like, okay,
No.
whichever. But no, I was just playing around. But yeah,
And then
no,
everyone's
Yeah.
pissed at you
it's
because
cool
you
to
chose
see
them.
that they give you an actual impactful, to use your own words, choice.
Right.
I was
Something
surprised
that's
by
gonna matter.
at the in the very beginning mission in Guardians, they drop a huge bomb.
Well, my whole thing is if it's visually and gameplay better than what I experienced with Avengers, I'm in. I hadn't gotten it yet, but
Way better
more
than
and more I
Avengers so
hear.
far.
Yeah,
Nice.
more and more I hear about it. I'm willing to try it out. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing
It's
that
all
always
Game Pass,
that yeah, the only thing that kind of like rubbed me. I say rubbed me the wrong way. That's not even a good thing. It's just the only thing that kept me from wanting to buy the game is the combat. Just because I don't care for Star-Lord. I don't really care for that character. I'd rather play as Groot or rather play as Rocket, and then you don't get to. You just tell them what to do. That's the only part that I don't like. But I've heard that it's actually it meshes well. It does well. So
I can tell you, like, I was thinking the same thing. I was watching the gameplay. I'm like, this motherfucker looks stupid as fuck. Running backwards, shooting a gun behind his head and shit all the time. But I'm telling you right now, it's almost like you do get to play as the other characters because of that quick fire left bumper. And you can upgrade each of your companions, right? So Groot, left bumper, XX, right? And you can have him tie them down with roots. And then with Rocket, left bumper, AA, boom, he throws an explosive, which is area of effect damage. It was pretty big damage there. And you can combo a bunch of enemies using all of the different Guardians. And it really is kind of surprising. And it's going to click the first time that you have to use Groot to form a tree, like wood kind of vine bridge across the gap. You're gonna be like, oh, I see what they're doing here. And that works, and each Guardian has something that you'll need them for to traverse too. So it's not just combat, like it's actually really well thought out. And this is the same team that did, I think, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
yeah, Crystal.
Eidos, Montreal. So I mean, this is a quality team. I think so far I did not expect this. I was looking at this and I was like, this is going to be another fucking Square Enix executive flashbang the dev team. Do what we say.
I think everybody looked at it that way because like the last few Square Enixes have been like, just not great looking. So I don't think that this was really expected to do well to anybody. Like the fact that I'm seeing so much positive feedback.
So far, they
has
did
me
not
kind of
fuck it up.
surprised, So
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I did not look at it that way. But I'm
well,
a
I know
comic
you,
still.
but that's like your thing. Like for anybody
Like,
who's not like a fucking comic book thing. Like for me, like I mean, I like the MCU shit like that, but I'm not like, oh man, I've got to go play this game right away because it's
MCU. That's not comics. That's
Well, if you like narrative and you like characters and you like world building and kind of it's more than just. I remember talking to you before. I don't remember what game it was, but it was a story based game that you were really into.
Yeah, I like story-based shit. So I just.
I mean, this is absolutely up your alley, but just because it's so well done, and I can already tell you're gonna like the music. You're talking Sabbath and all this stuff they talk about.
Music is great.
Yeah,
but that's, I mean, some of those movies have some of the best soundtracks too. So
it's very
no
good.
problem, Guardian.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy the game.
Well, I'll have to jump on it.
Oh,
and they thanked
me.
me. That's weird.
And then Paul, I know you just asked about House of Ashes. Cloud's has a couple streams up on the channel of that. I know he started. I think he finished his playthrough. I don't think he streamed his whole playthrough, but he does have a few streams up on the channel of it. So you can go check that out there if it's something you want to see.
Well, if I do jump on it, I definitely need to because my next is Forza. I can't wait.
And that comes in like mean, November 5th, man.
Couple of weeks
Comes this
Dude,
week
it's
for
fucking
me.
November. Like
I know,
can we
it's
just
almost
fucking
November.
stop
Exactly.
and talk
I'm
about
very
the fact that
excited.
it's November right now.
Look, there's a couple of great things about November, and I'm very excited. Number one,
I'll be
is
playing that this week, ladies and gentlemen.
I will.
No, I
Mid
don't know.
play,
I don't know when.
mid-play.
I don't know when the codes
what
are
you're
going to go
talking
out.
about.
So
The only way I'll play is if there's a Game Pass quest for it.
Yeah, I know. Well, and there will be, and you'll install it just to do that.
Yes.
And you'll uninstall
Yeah.
it.
I'm
and
not
I
even
know
into
some.
car games, but I'm fucking excited. I'm
Oh,
excited to
no,
just get
it's
on and
fun.
fuck around with people. Like I'll just drive around. I don't even know what
It's
the
so
fucking premise
fun,
is.
even
Well,
if you're not a big car game, you'll jump into it. And I know every time I'm on the podcast, somebody will always ask if you want Forza Horizon 5, you can get it on Game Pass. If you want to get the other upgrades or get the Platinum Edition, you can buy those separate without having to buy the game and those add-ons or the DLC. You can have it on Game Pass and then buy the DLCs as
Like $45
packages together. Yeah, you're paying less than one game for getting everything. So
Oh,
that's the
that's
deal.
fancy.
Yeah.
Jump on it.
And like, I think the biggest thing for me is like I've never cared about having the steering wheel and all that shit. However, that one I can't remember what freaking video it was. I think it was it's somewhere they have the Ford Bronco going slow in the woods, and they're just like it just looks so freaking good. And he had the freaking steering wheel. I'm like, good God, am I gonna have to try to talk my wife into that? I have to buy.
No,
this
she's gonna
freaking-
talk you into the doghouse. You ask her that question.
No, I technically had asked her, and she just looked at me and she didn't
He's
say
like,
anything,
how about
so
you
at
get your
least-
bitch ass out in the doghouse?
Bomber. It's
Look,
not going to work because you're not going to be holding that steering wheel in your lap. Eventually, you're going to have to get some planks of wood
No,
and
I have
secure
my
it
desk
to a
right here.
table.
My desk right here can put the. That's fine.
That's what
Actually,
you're going to
his
do.
wife's
It's going
very
to stay on
handy.
your
She could
desk.
probably make something.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
my wife can
everyone
make
I knows who get the steering wheel, it turns into a gigantic rig, and then they go get a shell of
No.
a go kart and they
Yeah, I'm
hook
not
it
doing
up to
all
their
that now.
PC.
And what really
and-
happens
Dude,
is they
those
just
things
sell the
break
shit 3
so
months later.
easily.
Like, fuck, what was I thinking?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, like
I don't
the,
see
Yeah,
it
exactly.
happening.
They break constantly too. At least
Dude.
from
Use the
my
controller.
knowledge, being when I was like when I was store manager at GameStop, people were always trying to bring that shit back. Like, no, it broke. I'm
Mhm.
like, sorry, dude.
It's like, we know you curb stomped it out in the parking lot and tried to return it. Like,
Yeah.
just because you don't want it no more.
Sorry. There's
Yeah.
nothing I can do.
Bomber.
You can buy a new one.
Which
Can't
I
trade
saw-
it in.
If
I
you,
saw
if you've
the one that
survived
he was
this long
using
your
was the
whole life,
Logitech G.
You don't need a
something.
wheel.
no,
It just-
if
it
you
looked- it
survived
just
your
looked
whole
cool,
life
okay?
without
Leave me
one,
alone.
Bomber's just
if you
trying to be
survive this long, don't get one. You can still play and have fun.
No, I
You
know I
just
can
have
still
to
play
use
it
your
have fun.
controller and like lean with it. That's
I can't lead with it.
I always
can't.
lean.
Like
I don't
playing
care if
Mario
I
have
agree
a
with
controller.
you,
Trying
Bomber.
to
I
have
want one
fun.
too.
Uh-oh.
You're not a leaner.
He has a
when you
whole
play games?
basement he can
He
do
just-
that with, though.
I don't know.
House just came
I
out
thought
of nowhere.
the plane one was crazy, like the airplane one for fucking what's it called, like a whole ass cockpit controller.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh,
yeah,
the
now
flight
flight
stick,
sim.
yeah.
Now flight
Yes.
sim's got some. Yeah, they got some
Crazy
You
legit.
idea.
should have seen the controller for the OG Xbox for what was it, Steel Battalion? I think was the name
Oh,
of it. It was like a
yes.
mech game.
Met game.
And
that
you had
was a
like mech
huge-
controller.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Oh, it's insane. My old roommate had one. He wouldn't let me touch it, but he had one.
Because
Shit
those
was
things
so
were like,
bad.
At it from across the room.
because it was like 600 or 700.
He had to choose that thing over a girlfriend, so he didn't want you nowhere near it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It is girlfriend.
Exactly.
That's actually valid.
I mean,
My friend plays NASCAR, and he has a whole go-kart connected to his computer, sitting on the ground with the racing chair, pedals, and yeah.
See, I'm not
I
that big
tried
in
it a couple
racers,
of times.
but
I'm back to the controller. Don't
All right.
waste your money. Buy more games.
Well, you don't have to waste your money. You got Game Pass, right?
that's is
There
that
you
right?
go.
Shit.
that's it.
Free games. Is Mo in here? That probably drove him up the wall.
Free game.
It's all free games. It's always free, right? When you're already paying for it, it's free, right?
Yeah, no, right?
I have the hardest time paying for games now. I'm just like, should I just wait? Should I play something on Game Pass?
You have no idea. Like, yeah, I'm saying, I'm a
Alright.
cheapskate. I'll go ahead and say it when it comes to games. I'm like, because my problem is I don't ever finish games. So there's games I
Yeah.
can sit here and go, I can go play a game that was 10 years ago because I haven't beat it yet.
I know,
I
and
need,
it's
I
so
need to
hard.
finish. I need to finish Far Cry 6, but I haven't had a chance to play a game in like a week.
Far Cry 6 is fucking amazing.
I
know
need to
it is,
finish
dude.
it. I've put I think I'm at like 32 hours and I'm at 80% with the storyline according to the thing. So I'm almost there. I've actually almost beat it, but it's literally
look at
like
how much time I have in this.
I've got like Cloud in my I'll be playing. He'll be like stick to the story, like just randomly send me a message. I'm like fuck, okay.
It's
Back
hard
on
to
it.
stick to
Back
the story though, because there's so much other
With
stuff.
those
Like you just
Ubi
get
games,
sidetracked.
hard. It's super hard. And then I'm like looking up where all the fucking weapons are, the special weapons, so I can go off and get all the cool weapons. So I'm just like,
Yep.
arsenal.
Also,
out.
for people that are playing Far Cry 6, don't forget to check where they do the special ops missions. That lady has a black market, and you can actually use your Mondeus to get the
Isn't that
items that they sell in
only-
the store.
I thought that was only for like online shit.
No. If you do the spec ops things, you get Mondeus, but you get Mondeus for everything. But you can use it in the black market she has to buy stuff that's on the store, like the cash store.
I've got 3 days and 17 hours in this bitch.
And just remember to avoid the hateful emails.
580 gamer score, but I haven't even like done the big, like I'm only a base or two away from getting all of them and beating the game. I mean, I've got a lot to do with the story. I've just been going around blasting the side stuff too, but
Yep.
I mean, this is one of those games where you could just get lost and the co-ops drop and drop out. The SSDs in these systems is, just fly in and fly out real quick. The buggy with a parachute on is the best vehicle I've ever used in probably any game.
Oh,
that buggy thing?
With the parachute on it,
hover
yeah.
helicopter. I love the helicopter.
No. It's an actual buggy with a big ass fan on the back of it.
About, but I like the helicopter one too, like the little tiny like fucking
The little hovercraft,
helicopter.
the water,
Yeah,
the
like,
one
I
that's
love that.
inflatable.
No, not the one that goes on water. The actual
The
the little gyrocopter.
Yeah, the one with the two with the fucking the little Lasco fan blades on the front and back, right?
Yeah.
And you can land it on water. It's actually a
you
watercraft
can
too.
I thought you said you could drive it. I thought you were talking about the like hover thing that you can go from like water to land.
Yeah.
I
That
really
was
like
kinda
that
fun.
normal hovercraft too that has the 2 machine guns on it that you can drive on land and water.
Yeah, that one's fun.
That thing handles good.
See, the crazy thing is, like, I could care less about Far Cry, but every time I hear y'all motherfuckers talk about it, I'm like, shit, I want to play this
I
damn
don't
game,
have
but I'm
the
like,
time.
I don't have the time to
love
play
Far
it. Though.
Cry.
I think I have like 5
want
hours
to,
just
though.
in the photo mode.
I want
Don't have the
Also,
time to
wait
play.
for it
What are
to
y'all
come to
playing?
Game
You
Pass.
playing? What are y'all playing instead? You got time somewhere. You're on a podcast right now. What are you playing instead?
Life.
Dude, I picked up some stupid
Life.
ass
Life,
Life.
the game. We got the board game. The shit's fire.
It's
I
awesome.
That's
Get
one
it.
of my favorite board games, actually.
It's
Those little,
98.
like pegs and shit. I got
All right.
like,
Well,
10
those of you out there that ain't, you got some time. Far Cry is worth your time. And I can attest to that personally. It's pretty fun.
Yes,
So is
I love
Marvel's
Far Cry.
Galaxy. We're Guardians of the Galaxies, okay?
I would get Guardians
Galaxies of Tomorrow.
Earlier it
Yeah.
was the gardeners of
Gardeners. They actually say that in the game. They make fun of themselves. It's
Oh, do
funny.
they really? Oh, that's even
Fucking
better.
Rocket is great in that game. He's
All
hilarious.
of them are, man. All of them are really
Like
good.
when there's a part where you have to put a code in, and he's like yelling random numbers to fuck you up.
And the outfits, right? You think, okay, this is like outfits, who cares? But when you find them, you hit the back button. I refuse to call it the fucking view button. And you can see the whole squad lined up there. You click on them, change their outfits with Y, and it's just that quick, and it changes everything because everything's in real time. And you can have all the characters like they are in the movie instead of the Eidos take. There's a bunch of different outfits for everybody.
That's
I'm
cool.
rocking the first appearance Star-Lord from the comics.
That's awesome.
And a ton of different exploration too. So use that visor scanning. You can shoot a bunch of stuff and go and explore and find secret passages. And I mean, it's really, really cool.
I want
It'll
to
be
find the Age
downloaded
of
tonight.
Apocalypse skins. That's the ones I'm looking for.
I've got 5,500 gamer scores this month.
That's insane to me. Like
Lord of mercy.
Some of that's playing bitch games, though. I'll admit it.
job. Good job. I stopped playing Far Cry for some reason. I don't even know why. Like I took like a day break from that shit, and then like now I'm just having a hard time going back, and that's how my mind works. It's stupid, and that's why I can never finish a fucking Ubisoft game. But I picked up some stupid game on Game Pass that everybody was talking about. Like, oh, my friend, one person on my timeline is like, oh, you need to try this, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks horrible. I think Leo sent it to me too when it first came to Game Pass. That Story Life or My Life Adventure or something.
A Bug's
horrible.
Life?
No,
The
it's
fishing
like some,
game?
No, not the fishing one. Not
the fishing.
Tractor Simulator.
that one was hilarious too, but no, it was a different
Farm
one.
Life?
Farm Life or I don't know, My Adventure
I think
Life.
that's
something
it.
Bus Simulator?
crazy. But it
Just
is
keep yelling
the
shit out.
worst fucking looking game I have seen in so long. I was like laughing at it, like the graphics, everything. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
my
the
God,
one
how did
that-
this even fucking make it to like?
Was that the
like,
one
it
that-
looks like it was made in like 2000?
It looks like a
hilarious.
mobile game.
Oh my
Are
God,
you
it was
talking about
so
like the state
bad.
of play, right?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. The like
And I
movement,
did
mouth
not-
movements were off. The fucking everything was so crazy, and the girl in the fucking game kept like shooting herself in the head when people would annoy her. I'm like, what the hell?
That's
am
a
I
Persona
playing?
shit right there.
Dang.
What the hell were you
It was
playing?
fucking
shit.
insane.
Sounds
I was-
interesting.
I
That's
know.
like, what was it, Persona 3, where they shot themselves in the head to like summon the demons?
right.
Well, look, I
Yeah.
can't
Life
get
too
into any of that
hard
weird
for
shit. I'm
you.
sorry.
Fucking
Face off.
stupidest
Yeah, me
game
either.
I've like seen in a long time. I was like, wow, this is insane. Like that back.
Sounds like you were playing Russian roulette the game.
I think so.
No
That might have
shit.
been it. It might have been it. No,
Yeah,
but
I
I
don't
did pick up Moonglow too. Moonglow is it's not bad. I can't get past the like Minecrafty block style shit. Like it, the game already doesn't look great, and then adding that to it makes it look even more just not good. And then there's so many bugs. Like I had a bug where we were playing co-op, and my co-op, like the character for that just kept growing every time we would go to sleep. And then they couldn't get through doorways and shit. They got so big. It was the weirdest shit ever. The devs actually, I posted it on my thing, and the dev was like, this is the funniest bug I've seen yet. And I'm looking into it right away. But yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, if you
Damn.
like those casual shits, but
That's bad when your co-op partner grows.
yeah,
By the
yeah,
way,
yeah,
I
I
did
know.
not send that to you. I remember that one now because I was looking at it, I was like, no, that looks like crap.
Yeah, no. Moonglow was the one everybody was pissed off at after that showcase. It was like an Xbox showcase, and they spent, or maybe not Xbox, it was just a gaming showcase, and they spent like 20 minutes talking about fucking Moonglow Bay and like going back to the devs and going back to fishing. Everybody was like,
I
okay, you're
remember.
gonna open up
Oh,
with this game.
God, that was awful.
And it was like 20 minutes
Yeah.
of that fucking game.
It was
and
on
everybody
Twitch,
was-
the one they
yeah.
did with
Yeah, that
Twitch.
was-
Oh,
Yeah.
was it?
That's-
Was the Twitch
that's the
one?
one.
Yeah.
It
that's
was
That's
the
the
horrible.
one. That's the one that me and King David made so much fun of.
Oh, God,
They were
yeah.
nice people, but that, oh god, it just broke everything
Xbox
up.
does
It
not
took
need
too
to do
long.
anything with Twitch
It was
again.
the weirdest
Like, they need to
opening,
stop.
like the weirdest
Yeah.
fucking 20
I remember it
minutes in
now.
a game show I've ever seen. I'm like, why would you spend this much time talking about this game and going back and forth from the devs to the
Weren't
thing?
they
I don't-
weren't they the ones that were sharing the Apple iPod or the earphones?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's what I
yes.
thought. I was like,
They were
come on,
cute
guys.
though. It was a
I
cute
mean,
No, it
little
actually
couple.
fit.
Yes, but
Wasn't that fuzzy? wasn't that called Fuzzy Kitty Studio or some shit? Was that the
I
one?
don't even know. I forgot. It's been a minute.
Moonglow hit like Monday, dude.
Until ladies started bringing it up, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
about that.
Canada.
Whoa,
Canada.
we're gonna try this. We'll see
Uh-oh.
how it goes.
Hey, it's
What's
Beacon.
up, Hell Trader?
I know it's like 45 minutes before the end of the show. This is unheard of, guys.
Holy
I know.
fuck, it's a Canadian. He's way early.
I
Oh,
know.
now Huss talks. You
Yeah, now he
silent
talks.
bitch.
I heard
Sounds
him.
like
I
you
had
Husk
to run
always,
across
Husk
the
always
room.
gets a little simmy when the Canadian shows up. So
Don't he?
I have
He's my
that effect
favorite.
on him.
Fuck the rest of you.
it happens.
Hey, buddy.
Let's talk about something really interesting, and let's hope
Oh.
it actually is true. The new Splinter Cell could have Hitman-like elements. Okay,
I'll
number
take
one,
it.
do we think there's actually be a Hitman game to begin with?
You mean a Splinter
No.
Cell?
You mean Splinter Cell?
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
Number one starts with, didn't Hitman have Splinter Cell elements?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
isn't this like the dumbest thing ever? We know there's a Splinter Cell. I think I've said this on this show. I know somebody who's testing the multiplayer for this 3 years ago, and it got put on pause. There's a fucking Splinter Cell. This is common sense by now. Like, of course there is. But the reason they didn't release it last time is because motherfuckers always say they like Splinter Cell, but the shit
nobody
don't
buys
sell.
Yeah.
It's like all games. Like people like get behind them and
I like Blacklist, man. It had side missions. It had, I mean, it was
Yeah, it
it was pretty cool, but nobody bought it.
The thing is,
I don't,
I
I don't
did.
think I ever played it.
it's
Yeah.
overhyped every time. But like dealer said, it's not selling as much.
It's kinda
Everybody's
like-
overhyped.
A
and
reboot could do
overcritical.
something though.
It's kind of like
Yes.
the games. Remember Scalebound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And everybody throws that game up. I'm sorry, that game looked like shit to me. I wasn't going to buy it anyway.
Nobody was until it got canceled.
Look, the
Yeah,
coolest
exactly.
thing was the dragon. Okay, that's the only thing I cared about.
Exactly.
I knew nothing about it other than the name. That was it.
It was a dragon, and he had tennis shoes on, so it was awesome.
And he had a headphones on his head.
That
motherfucker has some piece of shit beats on his head.
Yeah, that bothered me. That bothered me somehow. I was like, okay, this is stupid.
Yeah,
hey,
nobody cared until it was canceled.
That Crimson.
Well, the biggest YouTubers I remember talking about, just because Epic failed, Microsoft, this and that, right? The same people we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
They cared when it got canceled because they knew they could steamroll and just coast off of each other with all these trash negative doomsday videos they all used to do on Xbox every single week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's when they cared that Scalebound was canceled. Before that, they were making fun of it just like we are now. Yep. So I'm not saying that there aren't fans out there that really would like it. And shout out to those of you in the chat that do. But it looked like trash. Let's be honest. No, here's the lowdown on what really happened with this fucking game, right? And I know this for a fact. Phil Spencer played this shit. Every time he played it, it was behind task. They kept asking for more money, and eventually it got to the point where they couldn't even show it off running at even a rock solid 23 frames per second. So Phil said, "Fuck you! I'm not giving you more money. You released 8 other games within the time that we hired you to make this game, which is they did." And we're not going to give you any more money. You keep trying to take advantage of us.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah. And they stopped. Those guys got fired. Platinum got fired.
And
that's what happened.
On their day off.
That's the funny thing is Xbox even took the high road and didn't even say what the real story was until many years later.
And Platinum came out and accepted some of the blame as well, which they should have accepted pretty much all of it because they agreed to the idea, the concept, the online elements, all of that. They refused to wrap their minds around ESRAM like other developers at the time. They couldn't get performance up, and they just kept releasing other titles while asking for more money from Microsoft. So, I wouldn't keep paying them motherfuckers either.
Yeah, Xbox should have forced them to change the name from Scalebund to Take Our Money and Run.
Money
That's
blown.
a good song.
I just want to ride dragons in a video game.
Well, hey, Crimson Desert.
We'll could play Lair on the PS3.
And then whenever freaking Hogwarts ever comes out, you can.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I just hope Beyond Good and Evil 2 does not go the same way.
That ain't ever coming out. So
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
It's like 2007. I don't
you
think
get
we're
a
ever gonna
bobblehead
fucking
of
see
it in Far Cry.
It's almost like that Skull and Bones. Like we're not gonna get either one of these two games, even though they keep saying it.
But we're gonna get Skull and Bones. It's just gonna be a fucking horrible.
I'm still waiting on the the Cuphead expansion.
Oh shit!
Oh,
they did the cartoon first.
They can take all the fucking time they want because Cuphead was brilliant. So I can wait on that one.
It was.
I can understand that.
I'm serious. I still want the expansion.
Well, it's because they did the animated show, so it took all their time to do that. So now it's gonna take them forever to do the expansion just because of shit.
Because it's animated. Yeah,
it's all hand drawn shit. It's not. So
and it's still family run.
Correct.
And I agree with Cloud. It was an amazing game anyway. So
I never played it because I knew it was going to piss me off. I was like, no,
that was actually the reason I bought my Xbox.
Was
that and PUBG, but we're not going to talk about that.
In order
PUBG,
for me to finish it, I
PUBG.
need an even easier mode than easy.
Mine was Fallout 4.
I mean, we say that. However, Fuzzy, like I don't know, like I feel like it should be too, but
I have no clue either way on both of those games. Beyond Good and Evil 2
Nobody
or Skull
really
and
knows.
Bones. It's a fight to the finish. It's a fight to the finish.
Skull and Bones is like in development right now. They've just changed direction like 3 times.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's like an inner battle on what they're doing. Like the devs want one thing, the fucking.
I think they're just watching other games flop and fail based on things they've probably implemented. And they're like, fuck.
We're just gonna get like stick figure sailboats.
Hoist up the sails.
It's probably what happened with. It's probably kind of similar what Rare did with
Everwild. It was a game where a
Yeah,
frog
like-
had some fish in its mouth. That's about it.
Then that
Well, I don't know.
there looked worse the more they showed it, and it's like, okay, we really don't know what you're talking
Like, what
about.
kind of witch doctor shit is this? What's going on right now?
You guys remember when Borderlands, before the first Borderlands came out, it was supposed to be a more realistic type shooter like Call of Duty.
Yep. Well, the
And then
art style was, yeah.
Yeah, the art style. Then they changed it all up.
For
That was the
Brethren,
hardest
I never
part.
knew that.
I didn't know that either. And going into Borderlands, it took me a minute to get used to that shell shaded crap. Like
I've
I
never
played
heard
it
of
one
this
time
game.
and I didn't like it, and then I came back to it and played it again and like fell in love. So it definitely like it had to grow on me with that. art style,
I
so.
hated all games that were cell shaded. I never played
Really?
them. That's why I didn't
What?
play
Like
Borderlands.
13?
Oh, I never played it because it looked like trash.
Is
That's
Borderlands a new game?
it was.
that
It was
came out?
I was
It is
weird
new.
back then. Like
One,
literally, I
two,
was
three.
like, I'm not playing it because
You're
it
still
literally looked
fucking
like
weird,
that.
Bummer. You're still
I
that
am,
way.
but-
Like you're
Yeah.
still that way.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
still
playing
weird.
that
It's
game.
okay.
It's okay. We still
At
love
least you're not
I-
Canadian.
I still don't really
Yeah.
like cell shaded games as much, but there's some that I do like. But
Okay, maybe just a little bit.
Look what I found.
Hey, Fork is
Oh,
here.
Ford.
Hey, just in time.
Hey.
All I gotta
Forkimus
say is
Maximus.
I got
Did
kicked
you-
out of my dumpster because the
Did-
PlayStation show took over.
Oh,
You got
You were
evicted and
watching it on the clock.
state of play climbed in with you and you climbed out. Is that what you're saying?
There's room for
No, it's a
two in that
dumpster
fucking
fire.
thing.
I can't live in there.
Mm.
We're a fire retardant suit. I don't know.
and none of you guys dressed up. It's Halloween. What the fuck?
Look, I can't even get my camera to work. I'm just glad I made it on the show.
What are you
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about?
no
Hey,
shit.
there's a fork.
I'm very scary to a lot of people right now just by looking at me
I've got
with
my
no
bunny ears
costume.
on with the
That's
one ear
fucked up.
tilted down, and I'm still naked.
For the folks listening and not viewing, you won't catch that. But
I like to think most people watching the show don't give a fuck what you look like or any of that shit, man. It's such racists are so stupid.
I tried to tell you.
I know it's a
guys,
joke, but
racist
God, that shit
scrub
annoys
was.
me, man, because so many people play shit on that stuff. Just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
have
yeah.
fun, be entertaining, man. It don't matter where the
Yeah.
fuck you come from. Everybody here stands a fucking chance.
thank
Do
you,
what?
sir.
I'm
Cheers
so
to you.
Damn
lost
right.
now.
And even if we talk like this, damn it,
Now, son of a bitch,
some bitch.
And I definitely
Can't
talk like that.
Sorry.
you're down in the south, shit.
Now you start
You
getting
gotta
me
catch 'em
some beer
first.
in me, it starts getting southern.
Do what?
I won't
Wait
do
till
that.
Scrub's drunk and starts yelling.
No shit.
I
He
need
usually
another
does
bottle
like
for
after
that.
the podcast.
Yeah, that's when it comes. Yeah, after podcast.
After the podcast. That's what
Yes.
happened. Oh.
And that's when I
Mhm.
spin my chair around to the other computer behind me and get back to work.
Mhm.
All right. Next topic. And Dealer, you might be able to shed some light on this one. A Wu-Tang Clan RPG?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we kind of
Fuck asked for that.
we're kind of the ones that leaked it. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I asked
Yes.
you. I wanna-
Yeah, that's supposed to be what
The
Project
fuck did you
Shaolin
just
is.
say?
It's a Wu-Tang Clan. It's from here's what I've heard. Okay, I've heard that it is like kind of like akin to like a Battletoads, but I don't know if it's 2D, 3D, what. But apparently, there's some good developers on it. Maybe, but it's apparently from independent studio, and they're wanting to do some kind of Wu-Tang Clan game.
I don't know
Now, here's the reason that that was never leaked before. It's because we'll just keep making fun of for it.
Hey,
I'm just really
I'm down
confused.
for it.
Like Wu-Tang Clan, that's
Yes.
a musical artist.
Yes.
That's like
They've had a
taking
game
back to
before.
the 90s, early 2000s.
Look,
What
Shaq
the
Fu
fuck is
was a game
happening?
too, but that don't mean that it should have come back.
Hey, I like that.
100%,
Yeah.
dude. 100%.
But that fighting game,
Hey,
that
but
Wu-Tang
I just
fighting
hope
game
it
was
like
fun
followed
back
up with
then.
an ice.
Def Jam
Back then, though,
Bandana.
but like imagine Battletoads, but with Wu-Tang Clan.
Except for that.
Yeah, but look, you're gonna have the soundtrack by the RZA in the background while you
Look,
playing.
this game can come in with a built-in foot job machine. I don't give a fuck. Like
the
this
foot
is gonna
job
be
on that.
something that we're gonna get like just raked across the coals for
Yes, we will, and
Xbox
I will
funding
still
something like
pl-
this.
Is it
I
gonna
was
be
I'm
still
like-
still
play
waiting
it.
for the Nickelback MMO.
Here, hey, here's what I will say. Okay, Xbox's portfolio is so diverse now. They've got 1,000 teams working on a bunch of stuff that they can actually, for once, unlike when they drop Battletoads, drop something like this in the middle of everything else, and it's like, okay, this is like real diversity here in terms of what you're offering, and it's very unique, and it will get people talking. So it's not like a couple years ago when Xbox had nothing, and that's why we were like, hey, you guys need to drop some better software of this kind because you didn't have any of this kind. When they've got that kind, you can then afford to do stuff like this without people bitching so much or maybe drawing so much negative attention.
But dealer, Wu-Tang is for the kids.
Yeah, it is.
Wu-Tang is not for the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Old dirty bastard
Somebody
said
fill me in
Wu-Tang's
here.
for the kids.
All right, well, you're
I'm
right.
just waiting for the first kid to Google Wu-Tang and start listening to it.
Woo.
I'm about
36 chambers. You gotta listen to
Yeah, there you
36
go.
chambers.
That's the one.
Yes.
36 chambers.
I
Look,
think it's
if
gonna be
Wu-Tang
a
gets a game, are we
subtitle.
also going to have what was the one that got banned in every state? 2 Live Crew game 2?
Oh yeah, give me a 2 Live Crew game.
I will take that
I
game.
know who they are.
It'll
Risky. I
better be
just know-
Leisure-
I know
Leisure
the
Suit
band
Larry.
Name. I just can't tell
I
you
think
what
the
they sing.
subtitle is going to
Could
be
you
Come Through in
imagine?
Time.
Could you imagine a 2 Live Crew game going to the fuck shop?
Yeah.
The fuck shop.
It keeps
Isn't
having me
that
go on
San
stage and
Andreas?
fuck someone. I don't get it.
It's always a homeless guy in a dumpster.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
don't
this
worry.
game will probably not be the greatest in the world, but I will enjoy it. I mean, there's a game like Afro Samurai that I love. We have Wu-Tang Battle for New York, and if nothing else, I'll remember the soundtrack for the RZA laying that down in the background. It wasn't the greatest game back in the day, the Wu-Tang game, but it was fun. It was a beat 'em up, but that soundtrack was off the chain. So,
Well, I have
Now
a
you
feeling
know-
you're going to be playing it by just turning
Could
it
just
on,
play
walking
Streets of
away.
Rage with Wu-Tang in the
Oh, we're
background.
all gonna fucking play
that is
it.
true.
But you know, maybe this is a modern version of what you're talking about, what you love, right? So, like I said, if they've got plenty of other games, I don't got a problem with it. But they're putting money on this, and they've already got a bunch of other stuff that I feel like they needed. I don't get a problem with it.
But now I'm really wanting a 2 Live Crew game.
No,
Imagine
you
going to
won't,
Florida and being banned. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
just for during
Maybe-
your concert.
Maybe that could be the thing is you have to not get banned.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I'm old school
Uncle
people.
Luke, man. Don't
If-
mess with Uncle Luke.
If
Apparently,
Florida
I'm not
Man
old
is still
school
around,
enough.
yeah.
You don't know who
It's-
2 Live
I'm not
Crew
familiar
is?
with a lot
No,
of
I
those,
know
so-
that, but I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I know Wu-Tang Clan, but I could not tell you anything that I couldn't like. I can picture
Cream.
like a W kind of.
Think of
like a-
Cream. That you know that song.
Okay.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar,
She's probably
dollar
thinking
bill,
Cream
y'all.
from Prince.
It's
See,
a
I hear
horrible
Cream, I think
acronym.
of Prince.
Interesting. Interesting.
I thought of Prince when you said
Cream.
Cream.
Husk is like wiener cream.
See, I'm
I
sorry.
like
I
how
hear
you
cream.
just assume that I know
He
it
starts
'cause
She was
waving
thinking-
hands, and I'm thinking cream pie. I'm sorry.
She was thinking about the rock and roll version. Cream.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a couple good albums back in the 70s.
yeah. Definitely.
Oh God,
Definitely.
Cream
Tool
pie?
Man.
We are way off the rails.
We're
Tool
talking
Man,
about
please tell me
Cream.
you're joking.
That's what happens here.
That's why you love us.
He had a little bit of assertiveness, man. That's what happens here. Damn
Are
it.
we really surprised by that, Toolman? Like, I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
No,
Are
I'm
we
not
supposed to be
surprised.
shocked?
What
Wilmy here, I like your sunglasses.
no is people actually watch? They go to watch this show.
No.
No. 9.
What
We need
is
one that says
what is the
9.
opposite of yes?
No.
Yes. No.
Maybe.
Nowhere in the description is the word professional, so
Yeah. What is professional, right?
that's right.
We're professional, so you're boring. Okay,
Look, I
awesome.
saw
See,
someone on
the
Twitter say
catch
she was
is-
professional and she had titties out. Okay, so I mean,
That's true.
That's just
That's a
Twitter.
The catch
That's-
is though. That's
Who we
why-
talking
that's
about?
what-
Huh?
That's been our niche. We're not professional.
That's
All right. So, and this will be right up Dealer's street too, since he cleared up the whole Wu-Tang thing for us. That sounds like a bad virus, doesn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
It does. Everyone here gets Wu-Tang. Look under your chairs.
You are breathing it in all
What the
along.
hell?
You're all fucked.
Check under your ball
We're
sack.
spreading the Wu-Tang.
My left nut's swelling.
Spreading.
What
Did
the
you
fuck
say
is he
That
spreading?
doing?
means
the
you're
Wu-Tang?
really good at this game. Keep going.
Wait, you're spraying the poontang or the Wu-Tang?
Well, I
Which one?
know. The
Wu-Tang.
Probably neither now. That's what were you going to say, Wilmy?
All right, Xbox hardware sales rise by 166% as Game Pass continues to grow.
Whoop whoop.
Cool, I guess.
Numbers are good,
I
positive.
hate numbers. They're boring.
Except for the
Yeah.
Surface, it was negative 17. That was upsetting.
Well, I
But
don't-
I think I knew that was going to happen. They probably knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, you're talking about coming down from the prime pandy numbers, right? My first
yeah.
pandy. It's everyone's first pandy. Their first pandemic, and while they were doing this first pandemic, They were like, "Hey, I'm bored. What do we do? Oh, well, let's play Xbox. Let's get Game Pass." And now everyone's getting out licking flagpoles and shit again. I'm surprised it was even up 2%.
I know, right?
Right, because there's less people inside, less people doing their thing, right? So
I didn't leave but 3 flagpoles today, fucker. That's all.
yeah, it's more than I thought you did.
It's better than being a flagpole sitter.
That's what they call a flagpole.
Which one? Flagpole sitter.
Just saying.
God, I hate that song, but it sticks in your head.
Oh God, I love that song.
But anyway, on to something better. Call of Duty Vanguard won't be as storage hungry as previous entries. I doubt that. Seriously.
Didn't they say that
Well,
about the
they-
last one too?
Well, they
Lies.
did show right away that somebody posted it where Xbox's version, if it's for the series, it's like 61 gigs. PS5 is like 64 point something gigs.
Until that update.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's the
what
funny
was
thing,
the
like,
topic again? Vanguard what?
Vanguard
know.
with their update with their
Won't
storage
be as storage
capacity.
hungry.
What are they doing with Vanguard?
It's coming out eventually this
November 5th.
But the thing
I mean, but
is,
like, what
it's
about
gonna-
the storage? Is it smaller on PS5 or what?
No, it's just a smaller, because typically
It's
I think the last few Call of Duties have been in the 70s or 80
It's
gigs.
a smoke screen.
Oh, you're saying the file size overall has
Yeah,
reduced.
file size. Yeah, file size.
Shit, last Call of Duty's 150 gig or some
Yeah.
shit.
Seriously,
It's-
we're
It's
gonna
small
get
until they tell you.
Because
have
people
to
are
download
pissed, like
Warzone.
people are annoyed. But what that also tells you is they're not using Kraken on PS5, right? Kraken shrunk control by 25
Yeah.
gigs or some shit over the Xbox version. So
Yep.
I wonder why they're not using that. But I mean, I'm happy to just it's smaller because Modern Warfare with all the HD texture packs is
Yeah.
235
I give it-
gigs.
Well,
give
they,
it
they
like a
tell
month
Oh, it's ridiculous.
before it's 100.
well they told
J-
they told everybody just not too long ago to delete all the HD texture packs too on Call of Duty because they're disabling them. I'm like, okay, now you do it so you can lower the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're doing
And
it
if you
now,
have
so
like
when
all
next
of the
game-
multiplayer packs installed, the data packs installed in a certain order, it fucks up the multiplayer
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
I literally had to talk to a Infinity War developer to get this combination of packs that I could have installed. And most of them say they're essential for multiplayer, but they literally break the fucking game.
Yep.
Yes.
That's why all I did with Modern Warfare is just only have the multiplayer, and that is it.
Yeah,
And then
I-
Well,
Warzone.
hell,
stopped
Modern
pl-
Warfare 1 remaster is still like 88 gigs.
yeah.
Trash.
Whatever
I
Call
don't
of Duty.
care.
That's why
is
those
telling
load times
you-
are quick though, because they're not compressed very much, so you can just
Yeah.
it loads right in. But go ahead, Scrubs. My bad.
Yeah. No, that's fine. They're lying to you. They're touting this right now, but then after season 1 comes out, you're gonna get a 20 gig download.
Yep.
Season 2 comes out, you're gonna get a 40 minute.
Yep,
I mean, I
exactly.
stopped playing Modern Warfare a long
Yeah.
time ago, but guess what? I gotta keep most of it so I can play my Call of Duty Cold War, and then if I get on there Warzone, and if this is connected so they can all play Warzone together, all 3 games, it's going to be even worse this time, guys.
Oh yeah,
It
exactly.
is. They are turning to the Walmart of video games where they have everything you need, but the stuff gets crappier and crappier every time.
Why you gotta talk shit on Walmart like that for?
Fuck
Hey,
Walmart.
hey, I'm
You
looking
know
forward to
this
the
thing will have
Warzone.
Warzone
Hey.
attached to it.
The,
Hey, it's
only
all
thing-
support studios apparently, like Raven Software, right?
It's
These
it's
guys,
gonna be crazy.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Look,
crazy.
all I care about is when Warzone drops with Vanguard, they have the new map, and that's all I want to play. I want to play the new
I
map.
don't
on
want the-
Warzone.
I
Before
don't want
Warzone.
Cold
to get a
War
new
came
map.
I'm
out,
still waiting
they
to
said it
find-
was going to be smaller.
I'm still waiting to find out when they're actually
Nice.
going to use the AI for the machine learning to
Uninstall Call of Duty.
that too.
Please.
For the upscaling of the the low res to high res.
Oh, you're talking about BC Pack and DirectML and all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's fucking. I don't know.
That's-
like apparently Playground were playing around with that a long time ago, but that's supposed to be able to instantly up-res, low-res textures in real time because of the 40 times IO boost of the box, right?
Yes.
And the advantage of that is not downloading high-resolution textures that are like 20 to 30 gigs, so it'll save you some space. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I was just thinking that not long ago. Apparently, it's already in the GDK. Developers have not started using it because once you do, you cannot run that version of the game on the original Xbox One for obvious reasons.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause it can't stream them. It can't. It can't
do it,
handle
yeah.
it.
Lick it, Husk. from across the room with the 3-pointer.
And at that point, you'd be making 2 different games.
Yeah.
So, but at least.
Oh,
for
no
your
more
last
Dr.
gen,
Pepper.
you'll be
Oh,
able to
no.
stream it.
Oh shit.
Flame,
I'm sorry.
Thanks for the $5 super chat. Hey, I work at Walmart. In fact, I'm working there right this second. It's trash. But now
I just
we're
told
never
some
giving
lady
you
to
that
fuck
Dr.
off. I was
Pepper
listening
in
to the show.
back.
No, we need that Dr. Pepper in the
That's all
back.
right, Flame. I don't go to Walmart anyway, dude. I've not stepped foot in a Walmart in 10 years.
Look, I
Unfortunately,
don't
I
got no
have that
problem
guy.
with the guy in the chat working at Walmart, bro. Do your thing, all right?
We haven't
Make
had
that
anybody
money.
raccoon.
Flame's here.
Everyone else here is hating on you, all right? They all hate you. They just
Hey,
typed
I
in the
used to
chat.
work at Walmart. I worked back when I got out of high school. So,
So did I.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
everybody.
I got,
Nah, everyone
I
loves
got
Walmart.
some
On every
workers and
corner
shit
in the
going into
South.
my Walmart. Fuck.
I've never worked at a Walmart.
I've never either.
It's not fun. I mean,
I have to go into a Walmart for work.
Whee!
That's
about it.
2 days ago.
Yeah. My wife
Walmart's only
orders
fun if you fuck
online,
with
so
people.
yeah.
You go
Walmart
eat
gets
a
sent to our
goldfish in
house.
front of an old lady. You'll have a good time.
Husk, are you in a fucking bathroom stall?
I know, Husky said
I'm everywhere.
He's in a glory hole.
happening.
Glory hole. That.
He's like,
That's
talking
what you're
to
doing.
the
You're
webcam.
getting
You're
glory
supposed
hole,
to
aren't
use
you?
your mic.
He's stuck in a pit.
Oh god.
He ran out of lotion in that pit.
Last time I was at Walmart
Get
was
a
Monday
bad
at
beer.
3 a.m.
well, yeah, your ass getting out there. So
Yeah, you're up extra early. I'm sorry about that. That cream soda is yeah, that's life.
Dude,
And
our
it's Jeremy.
Walmarts aren't even 24/7 anymore. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
this
no,
one,
mine either.
the ones around me aren't either, but I get in because I'm a vendor.
Because y'all keep talking shit. That's
I
why.
know, right?
And
Where am I
Jeremy-
Like,
supposed to
I
go
just-
hang out at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm on fucking
The
crack?
alley
I
next to
literally
Arby's,
walk
like
in
fork.
right through the front door.
I mean,
Okay. Jeremy brings up a good point. We're heading into year 2, and we still have not seen next gen games on any platform.
It's not true. Not true.
Not
Simulator
true.
2020. Shit's insane.
Resident Evil Village. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say
Resident Evil Village.
that was like the first one for me that was truly next gen this year. So
looked good, didn't it?
oh, it was
I
fucking
mean, there's
amazing.
parts of that game where you're like,
Play that
holy
game.
shit. And two, even Guardians of the Galaxy, this whole notion, and what you know, this whole notion of cross-gen and how graphics scale led the charge on it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And everyone talking about next-gen games, and this shit ain't like it was. Everything's in the same machine language. You're just getting the PC settings now, okay? This shit already existed. They're just charging you $10 more to give you a shit. It was already on PC. And that doesn't really, I mean, think about it. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy on Series X. That game looks so fucking good. And that's a last-gen game, quote-unquote, on PC as well. I don't give a fuck where it's at anymore, because we all know how this stuff works by now. I've been explaining it for years, right? Most of you know this, and most of you know this already. This stuff just, it's not really relevant. Now, the Medium came out. It was one of the first next-gen games. Who the fuck care? Like, who the fuck says that's the best looking game? Nobody. Ratchet and Clank, a next-gen game. Guess what looks better? God of War 2018, in my opinion. I just, you know, this stuff is very, very not really that hard to figure out. It's all about budget, time, art direction, stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, Guardians of the Galaxy, just to go back to it one more time, because fuck, it's such a surprise. It looks so damn good on Series X. It really does.
Even in performance mode.
Hell yeah. It looks better to me because you get all that fluidity and twice the animations. I mean, it's, I don't know. I wouldn't play it any other way, man.
I don't know, but Husk got that ray tracing that looked really bad. You need to take that back to the drawing board, Husk.
That's where-
There's like some creepy video going on.
He's
over there. Where are you
he's
taking
going
us?
to the
Do not
place where he
end up in
turns
his
his victims into lampshades.
He's looking for crispy bomb.
Would you like to play a game?
You didn't know. Yeah, nobody knew Husk's last name was Geen, did they?
Buffalo Husk.
What are we
All
doing
right.
here?
Risk it for the biscuit. Thank you for the 799 super
A
chat.
lot.
Boys and I were talking about this last night. Do you think we'll ever get a full RT and at least 60 FPS on all games or just single player games later?
Full ray tracing 60
Yep.
FPS. I mean, that's again, this is something else we've been talking about for years.
Yeah.
Ray tracing is a luxury, but yeah, you will get 60 FPS with ray tracing. We've already seen it in Resident Evil Village. I don't know exactly if the quality isn't the greatest or not, but that's why we've also talked about console ray tracing being a compromised version of PC ray tracing from the get. And resolutions themselves aren't even really the name of the game and haven't been for years with checkerboarding and all this bullshit. Frames are the thing this generation, right? Along with all those extra settings. And that's really what's making these games look incredible, regardless of your display. you're getting better graphics, and that's why you want these boxes. I just saw Guardians on the Series S in there as well. I was testing there, and I mean, it looks really damn good. There's no performance mode on it right now, though. But remember, Valhalla started with no performance mode either, and they added one. So hopefully Square get to that, because it's high enough resolution where they could easily do that.
I'm just glad that ray tracing is finally taking a step back a little bit from the publicity that it has.
Yeah.
So they can actually, I don't know, implement it better versus let's make everything, based on Vaseline. Everything was literally, everything was oiled up. You know what I mean? Everything for a while.
Yes.
It's like, oh, look, we got ray tracing. Great. But I don't want to slip and slide in whatever.
It's like, now go take a bath, bitch. You get covered in oil.
Yeah. And Flame, thank you for the other $2 super chat. I don't blame you. This place sucks. It's ours now. Yes, it is.
Talking about Walmart.
Yep, talking about Walmart.
Yep. I'll be seeing it in a couple days.
And you'll enjoy it.
Go give
Oh,
them
yeah.
more of your money, Leo.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we've got to get our money
No.
back from there for you.
We gotta get that Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Tell Flame
Not
he'll get on
sponsored.
it.
Walmart hates me because I make money off the dumb bastards.
And speaking of PC and consoles, this is a rumor, but apparently this may be true. PC players may soon be able to experience Sackboy's Big Adventure.
A rumor. At this point, you really would even say that it might be a rumor.
A big
Yeah,
sack
well, I'm
convention.
not-
They
Yeah.
might bring Sackboy to PC. It's one of the most coveted franchises. I mean, God of War is coming to PC in January. There's rumors of Last of Us, right? This is common sense. It has been for years. That's why you just sit there and watch these Sony guys build fucking houses on Twitter made of L's. I don't feel like it's hard to figure out either, right? Dreadpool, we've been talking about it for years, right? I mean, shit, coming to PC, the way it's going to be.
Well, I mean, it
They
comes down
bought
to
that
making
company
it
for a
make more money.
reason.
Yeah,
So
I
Why
can
not?
still see a PS4.
Yes,
I-
I do
I
too.
think the biggest one they could bring to a PC is Bloodborne. That's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Uncharted's big, too. They just announced all the Uncharted's coming to PC.
Great.
I mean, everything's coming to fucking PC. And it's a
It
matter of
makes
time.
sense.
2
It doesn't-
years, 10 years, day and day coming.
It never makes any sense. And this is where, the people that did get on and start whining and crying that their beloved game, that just because they bought a plastic box, their beloved game for that box is going to somewhere else. Like, who freaking cares? Wherever you game there. Who cares? Like, it doesn't
but
matter.
Were they
It's
still
me,
crying
boy.
about it?
I mean, it's
Those aren't gamers, though.
Like, were they still playing those games 3 years later? Were they still playing
No.
the game?
no.
No.
Let somebody else get in on it and enjoy the same game you enjoyed 3 years ago. Who
Like,
cares?
no.
I can't wait to
it's
see
mine
the
and only
Twitter
mine, you
spaces
hear?
when they start doing day and date.
Let the developers make more money. They make more money. They
Yeah.
can make more games
They
for
make
your
more-
prized
exactly.
PlayStation.
But they don't care about the money unless they're trying to brag about Sony made money on something.
And here's the key.
Right.
If Sackboy comes to PC and you have not played it yet, definitely I suggest playing it. It's fun as fuck.
Is
Yeah,
it
I want
really?
to play it.
This
I've
is the
heard it's
thing.
great.
They did not buy a company to transfer games to PC for just God of War.
Yep.
They didn't do it just for like 3 games. They did it to do all of it. Eventually, they brought Jim Ryan in for a reason, because he was making a killing for Sony in Europe. So it's all about getting to your money for your shareholders each quarter. Jim Ryan is known for bringing the money in. So what is he seeing? He's seeing Game Pass with Xbox. He's seeing the money being brought in, even though these games are not being purchased single everyone. He's already said he wants to reach out to more than 10, 20 million. And a lot of those games aren't even seeing 10, 20 million on the console. So where do you go next to make more money? PC. It's coming.
Let's
You're
just
gonna
call it what
fight
it is. A
but it's
motherfucker
coming.
crawled through Phil Spencer's window and stole his diary. He stole,
what's
Dear
up, man?"
Diary, today we put everything on PC. It's great.
Yeah.
He literally just stole a playbook from Xbox.
I mean,
Yes.
it's only a matter of time before we start seeing them day and date, where they're released on PlayStation and PC.
Facts.
It's going to happen.
Yes.
Yep.
People may
It
not
might
like
be
it, but
longer
guess
than
what?
normal.
If they make more money, they make more games than you PlayStation people that only want to sit on your little, PlayStation consoles. You're going to get more games, so it's a win
Hey.
for you.
Hey, they're not little.
Yeah, they're not little.
And,
They are not little. That is true.
and if they do put Bloodborne on PC, oh my god, I'll play it again.
Yeah, I'm all for accessibility. Like, I think it's
I'm not a
fucking great.
masochist.
Other
Bloodborne
games
at
I've
60
played,
frames per
and
second?
I probably
Yes,
won't
please.
play them again myself, but why the fuck not? Let others fucking check them out.
Damn
that's
right.
what I was saying. I'm
Bloodborne.
all about it being on
Bloodborne is
PC
fucking
that I won't
amazing.
play.
It really is. Bloodborne is great.
It needs a frame boost. I tried
Yeah.
playing it again recently because I wanted to stream it, and
That 30
fuck,
frames,
it's just,
man, hurt.
oh, she's clunky. It's hard to go back to that shit. Still
I
a good
tried to
game,
play
but
that game. It was missing farming.
Yeah, there's no
Shame.
teaching either.
Actually, lady, if you die
Barn,
100
barn.
times, your body fertilizes the ground.
Oh, there we go.
Technically, there's a lot of compost there.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
On average, every 7 days, someone finds gaming happiness with FNP.
I'm here to play games, and that's why I choose to game beyond the box.
Never
surprised
gets
you-
old.
Yeah, I refuse to watch that video. So
I'm surprised it worked.
What did I just watch?
I don't know. I
I'm
won't
the new
watch it.
dealer had not seen that, so I had to play it for dealer.
I'm surprised
Oh
you
my
didn't
God.
emphasize on the happiness.
I'm surprised Gaz is in a video and wasn't on crack.
I think
We
he
don't know
was.
that. We don't know that.
I like Gaz. I'm a good friend of Gaz, and Gaz is very calm in that video.
He's one of my favorite people.
What the fuck?
On average, every 7 days, someone finds gaming happiness with FNP.
Baby doesn't like being put in a corner. That's why I like the game beyond the box.
It's
Matt
that
is
slow
way too
mo.
happy.
That
Every-
slow, the
every
slow mo
show.
gets me every time.
It's that slow mo.
Seriously, Gaz turned in a video like 20 minutes after I asked him to do one. I'm not even joking.
Oh, come on. We know you were directing that shit.
Plus, did you get a chance to do any more?
No, I've been
Oh.
moving. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, dude,
It's
he's
coming.
been kind of busy. So
I'm glad he
been
hasn't
doing his-
showed the
moving.
uncut version of that Gaz video.
now we
Oh,
need, now we
fuck.
need, now we need
That's
one
on
from
his
dealer.
OnlyFans.
We need
Yeah.
one from
Yeah.
dealer now.
Yeah. Oh, you
He's
gotta
been
hire
doing his
someone to
snuff
animate
films.
his avatar because he doesn't.
Watch
don't have
Husk
a
and
camera.
Gaz find the sauce.
No.
I'm scared.
Find the sauce or make it.
Wait,
Where's-
God.
where's ladies at? We've made 3 ads.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let's pull it. Let's pull it. Let's pull it. Ah, here it is.
Pull it.
What the fuck?
We've all seen it. The hatred, the ugliness, the crying, and the downright disgracefulness. That is fanboyism. You may be wondering, how can I help these misguided manginas? Well, we're proud to announce that through supporting your local F&P and through F&P merchandise purchases, an undisclosed percentage of the proceeds will help fund the castration and spading of these feral beasts. But you must hurry, because left unchecked, the situation will only worsen. So please, help us in raising awareness on this unprecedented and increasingly annoying, ignorant, and childish behavior by visiting the link below before it's too late.
Gotta love it.
Husk.
Gotta love it.
You
Husk,
almost
was,
want to pull out a checkbook. Don't
was
you?
that your hand in the puppet, Husk?
Yes, it was.
You
I
piece
had
of
my hand in
shit.
the lady's ass the whole time.
He has
No,
a.
she put on her,
That was
her
the weirdest
McLaughlin
part.
pants.
Canceled.
For only $5 a month, we can fix these fuck boys. For only $5,000, we can heal this boy.
Lady fucking nailed Sarah McLaughlin pants. Like
Yes,
she did.
I
She did.
had COVID. I had just started getting COVID. I was so like snotty, and Husk was like, "Can you record this?" I'm like, "Sure, I can try." And I was just so worried I was gonna sound like a nasally fucking beast.
Did you slap a de-esser on that Husk?
Hey,
No.
Husk, when do I start getting my fucking royalty checks for FMP?
Yeah, you little bitch.
I have no idea. I'm not in control of any of that.
Wilmy, where the fuck are the checks?
Come on. It took me
That's my
months to
question,
fucking
too.
come up with that.
That's my question. Where are they?
It's in the
The
mail.
original FNP stuff was in a
I mean, you get paid by Microsoft anyway with your Xbox chair, so
Yeah,
There you go.
Xbox
chairs, right.
See,
He's
dealer don't
sitting
even
on
have one
Phil.
of these.
Yeah, I mean, I like girls and shit. I'm sorry.
It costs Wilmy a
Chills.
lot of money to fly from New Jersey back to North Carolina each day. That way, you know.
Yeah, just do this podcast to make it sound like I'm Southern. Yeah.
That's
you.
Southern Jersey.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Chet. Wow.
shout out to Jet.
Chet and his mama
Chet.
too.
Oh, shit.
Clown.
And on that note, let's get everybody the fuck out of here. We've been off the rails for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty
That's
much.
facts.
But
Well, I mean, we covered
Technically,
what?
I've only
two-
been off the rails for 40 minutes.
yeah, well, technically.
Fuck, you know what? I've actually been here longer than Fork. That's
I know,
fucking
right?
crazy.
Welcome to the
Nuts.
Twilight Zone.
Golf clap.
Is this a dream? I'm gonna wake up in a minute.
Yeah, you probably will. And
Work.
matter of fact, we got to get out of here so Fork Boy can deliver those hand jobs to everybody in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
Fork, you've got 492 people that need hand jobs.
Yep, they're waiting.
So
That's
you better
fine. I
get-
got 2 hands, and I can cut people up, put them in dumpsters, and have all sorts of foursomes.
It's already got up to
You're supposed to
498.
say I have 2 hands and 2 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
It's not a hand job to use your feet. It's a foot job then.
And then
Okay,
just put
anyway.
gloves on them.
What kind of fucking gloves do you have that go on your feet?
Get some mannequin hands.
You
Crocs.
can really put any gloves
Socks.
on.
Socks is the same
Toad
thing.
Crocs.
All right, on that note, Fork, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
You can find me Forkboy_gaming on Twitter, Forkboy Gaming on Xbox, and check us out tomorrow where I will actually be streaming
Yeah.
a wonderful game that you shall see. 8 p.m. tomorrow Eastern, this channel.
He
We
might
will
piss
be live.
himself. We'll see.
Yeah.
Outriders.
I'm going to have to lock the fucking door because I already know my kids are going to try to scare me because I already told them what I'm streaming. So,
We're not going to tell anybody what he's streaming.
yeah, you're going to have to tune in to see, but I
Peppa
promise you,
Pig.
I do not do well with these types of games, so it will be interesting.
That's why I'm not streaming it and Cloud's not streaming it. Fork is going to stream it. We tried to talk Bomber into it, but we knew he'd puss out.
It's
Yeah.
better than me. So.
Damn right.
Damn right.
All right.
I like
Leo,
it.
Tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
At Walmart.
Leo, you still there?
Oh, Leo.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
Leo, do
Tell
your
everybody where they can
outro.
find you, dude.
Do your outro.
Oh,
Smoking my
thanks
shit.
for coming out, everybody. Have a good night.
You smoking my shit, Smokey? Okay.
I don't need to
Man.
smoke shit. I got sleep deprivation or whatever.
That's true.
Deprivation. Yeah, that's true.
It's not a
Hey,
lie.
Mr.
Stripping from lack
Dealer,
of sleep.
the head of RDX podcast, sir, I appreciate you coming out and being our guest once again. I think in our 2.5 years, you've probably been on here at least 30 times now.
30,000 maybe.
Trash.
Trash.
Welcome to number 31, and as always, you made it entertaining.
Oh, well, thanks for having me on, Wilmy. I like your sunglasses.
Thank you. I wear them just for you.
Appreciate it. If you guys haven't done, hey, hang on, motherfucker, I ain't done. Subscribe to
What?
Gaming Beyond the Box. Go buy some
Ew.
merch so Wilmy can cut some checks. And of course, if you guys haven't hit a like button, and just thanks for everyone turning out. You guys power the community. I say it every time. I say it on my own show because I mean it. If not for you guys, there ain't no fucking show. So thanks for showing up and doing your thing. And let us know your thoughts in the comments after the show.
Exactly. Now, tell everybody where they can find you, dealer, since you're shilling for us now.
Okay. You can find me at Gaming Beyond the Button. Dealer Gaming, obviously on YouTube. Ignore the low quality exposed videos by Crap Gamer. And of course, Twitter at dealer_gaming. And that's about it. Xbox Live, II space dealer space II, Guardians of the Galaxy, Far Cry 6, House of Ashes, which looks incredible.
It is fun.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a little bit more action. They kind of stepped down that, like kind of player interaction. You know, it's more of a movie now than ever, I think. But it looks miraculous. And the ray tracing on Series S, I was very, very shocked about how good it is on Series S. Even little 20 CU console for $300. So. Kind of impressive, man. But again, yeah, follow me there, and that's what I've been playing.
Oh, that's cool.
Somebody's AC came on?
No, I was about to chop up another hooker.
And lady, welcome back, and tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at lady_AF. That's LAIDY_AF. You can find me here on Wednesdays again. Most Wednesdays, I don't think I'll be making every one, but I am going to do my best to be here every week, or try to. And then on Fridays, you'll find me on Xbox Ultimate once I go back over there. And yeah, that's about it. You'll be able to find me hopefully this weekend on the channel playing some Mario Party and kicking the Canadians' ass at that. So yeah, Mario Party
like a
stream. It is. Yeah, that's going down. Husk, your turn.
Hopefully next week I won't be in a toilet, nor will my furnace be kicking on, during
Yeah,
outros.
your furnace.
Turned on the wood chipper, didn't you?
It's just his
Well,
spooky mic. It's for Halloween.
We'll talk to you fuckers next week.
Yeah.
Y'all subscribe now.
Dick, you here?
Y'all come back now here. All right. And Cloud, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Go play some video games.
Wow, his voice changed.
What the fuck?
His voice changed real quick.
Sorry.
That's
I'm just going
awesome.
through puberty over here. Thanks everybody for showing up. Really appreciate it. I'm got some stuff to stream next week. Oh, we're gonna do Mario Party on the weekend, I think. Saturday.
Dude, this
Isn't
guy
that
didn't
right?
hear me at all. So yeah.
Clearly not.
I got a child standing
It's okay,
beside me,
it's
so
okay,
no,
it's okay.
I did not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said
she's gonna own
I won't
you.
repeat it.
Yeah, she
Are
said
you
she's
gonna
going
do more
destroy
like
you.
3
Oh,
She
I'm
said she's
gonna
going to do
fucking
things to you
reviews?
that's illegal in Canada.
I'm gonna bust out the fucking Game Shark and find a way
Oh,
to
hell yeah.
wire it into my Switch. But
He
I
can't
can
be.
Get
find
that
me
game genie.
yes.
No!
Twitter.
Yes.
6. Shut up.
No.
Yeah.
No!
Future reviews you'll find right here on the channel. So
He had a review
That's
come
it.
out yesterday too.
did I? Oh, I did. Yeah, that's right.
You did.
He's like, even I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, go check that out, please. Thank you. That's it. Dread.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks to everybody in the chat. As always, we're hitting that time of season that, you might need to talk to somebody. My ear's always open. Reach out and hit me on the DM.
That's not true, Dredd. I invited you to Xbox parties multiple times, motherfucker, and you never fucking show up or reply.
He says this.
No!
So, anyway, thank you, Dealer, for coming on again.
Yep.
I think you're actually hitting up the most invited guests, right, Wilmy?
Oh, he is, yeah.
He is, right? So you're going to love this one. You can find me, just look it up, linktree.com/Dreadpool. It's got all the links to everything we do and I do. Breakfast.
And my mother did before she got caught.
Shit.
That's fucked up.
Breaking Bread with Dread. Right now it's kind of on a hiatus because every weekend I've been doing the haunting for the house that I sponsor. And then obviously we're going to have the holiday, so that's going to be a little off.
You know who hasn't invited me to a show is Dredd.
I've been trying to, but you won't do it in person.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Fuck all. I'm a skeleton.
Yeah, see?
We could always do a part 2 of the feature if you wanted. Dread's the co-host on that one.
Is that the only way I can do a show with Dredd?
Pretty much.
That's not the only way, but
I'll do it.
We'll
I
figure
mean,
it out.
there are the dumpster.
That's all it takes. I'm just in it for the flannel.
Just in it for.
Dude, there's so much flannel. It's unreal.
If you only knew when you said that.
I do know. That's why I said that.
Oh, my God. All right. Bomber, tell them where they can find you, dude.
course, you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414 here every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I hear a
Other than
racist.
You can say that.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
The racist isn't up yet, Leo. Early.
I heard Southern. That means racist.
Once you start hearing a little Southern accent, that's what happens. But no,
I'm scared.
on the Xbox
You okay
or
there,
the
Scrub?
PlayStations, HR Bomber.
No, he's
So,
not.
there you go.
You look like you're about to cry.
So you know, the Alabama folks down here, we talk a little different. So I'm
We're
gonna
gonna get demonetized when you go to Scrub's outro, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and go send it over here to
Racist.
Scrub.
Scrub
over
is
here,
black girl
the-
wasted.
our
Look at-
wonderful white girl wasted racist white guy. So go.
And now on
Okay.
to Wilmy because we can't talk with the other person.
Composure. All right. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks to everybody in the chat, dealer for showing up and having fun with us. I am Scrub Nurse. Check me out on the Xbox at Scrub Space Nurse, on Twitter Scrub Nurse 3, and then also on Sunday mornings on Noof Nukem's channel at Good Morning Xbox. We do that at 9 a.m. Eastern. And I made it without laughing. And I'm a country boy too. I like to put that straw in my mouth and have me a good time and have me some wine while we do our show. Wilmy, where can we find you, good buddy?
Well, you can find me working, but you don't want me to come. You don't want to see me either when I'm doing my work. But you can find me here every Wednesday night with the panel of degenerates, and you can find me on Twitter, unless you're one of the 111,000 people I've blocked. You can find me on Xbox. You can find me on PlayStation and Steam.
Grinder.
No.
Grinder. We know you're there. If you're still on Stadia, you're still on Grinder.
And remember, stand behind Alec Baldwin because you sure as fuck don't want to stand in front of his ass.
Demonetized.
He ain't shooting blanks.
I have no
That's the
idea what you guys are
problem, he
talking about,
was.
and I'm glad.
Alec Baldwin.
What'd he do?
Where the fuck
We'll
you
tell
at?
you afterwards.
He shot somebody.
I've been playing games, bitch.
Have you ever heard about the movie The Crow?
What happened?
A
It's a
guy
modern
named
day
Brandon
version of
Lee.
that.
He
You know how-
shot his video, whatever.
But look,
On purpose?
Well, before you get
no.
into the whole
Probably.
Who the fuck he's putting these real bullets in
He did
fake
it
gun
on
bullets?
purpose.
Wait.
It's-
Before you get into Brandon Lee on The Crow,
I know all about that.
The Crow was filmed here in Wilmington, but he was not shot with a real gun. It was a blank that killed Brandon Lee.
Fired the wad.
It's too
out of the
close.
fucking
Yes.
Shell. Yeah.
This was an actual bullet in a real gun. So there's a huge difference there.
Instead
Well, yeah,
of
he
a prop
stepped his
gun.
game up. Never hit headlines if he didn't use a real bullet.
He was like, "What'd you say about Hunt for Red October, motherfucker?"
He wasn't in Hunt for Red October.
He's like, it was
Yeah,
trash.
he was. Alec Baldwin
He was
was.
in Beetlejuice.
Yes, he was.
No.
Weekend.
You're thinking of
Watch that
Harrison
this
Ford.
weekend.
No.
Jump in the line, rock your body on top.
No.
But anyway,
Oh,
on that
shit, he
note,
was.
Told you,
everybody-
bitch.
Shut the fuck up. I'll strangle your ass.
Bring it, bitch.
Which one of y'all licked me?
It was
That's
Husk.
probably Husk.
You taste funny.
I know.
Well, if you get
I'm
a
a skeleton.
If
You
get a
taste like
prostate
battery.
damage, Bob,
I've been dead for 300 years.
Really?
Mm.
Greg Gamer's channel?
I got something to fucking
Like Rob Gamer's
Oh,
Stop licking leather.
It's just too easy. It's like punching a baby in a stroller. I kind of feel bad.
But
Oh
do
my
you?
God, we're all going to hell.
No. 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 No.
On that note, everybody have a hell of a week. We will see you back here next Wednesday night. Don't eat all your kids' candy. Let them actually have some of it. And don't be like Fork and wear the slutty costume Thursday, Friday night.
First of all, it's only slutty if you get dollars to suck dick.
Are you going to wear it when you stream this
And
game?
Fork,
If it's fucking here.
Stupid
It's
laugh.
so bad.
Work
So
knows
bad.
how to spell
It's so bad.
gonorrhea.
It's so bad.
Look, gonorrhea is cured with antibiotics. It's really not that bad of a disease.
All right. On that note, we're out of here. Fuck this. We're going to keep going. Everybody, see you next week.